And you say New York City.
I cannot. I cannot with you. And then wait. 3, yes.
Yeah, good.
3, 2, 1. And we are also live on Twitch. Hold on, because right now Twitch is doing the most. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Alright, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell to Bell podcast is officially live. And you see us live on TikTok, on Twitch. And you see we're not alone. Well, I'm not alone, and he's not alone. We're actually in the same room, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Bell to Bell Media proudly brings to you the best damn podcasters of the fucking world. Make it rain mainstream.
Yeah.
Blackout the fucking rebel. Bell to Bell. Yeah. What you know about it?
We back.
Yes, sir.
It feels good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see myself, DJ Mainstream, Blackout the Rebel, as I sit here and mess around with this damn. It's been a minute. There we go.
Yeah. So everybody's like,
ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
yes.
We live. We live, baby. We live. As you can see, we are doing something we haven't done in a while, and that's going live during an episode of WWE Smackdown. It's currently pre-recorded from the O2 Arena one night before WWE Night of Champions. Yeah. So I knew he was coming, but I didn't know when. But he's here, and I appreciate him being here, and I appreciate y'all locking in with us on a Friday night. And we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
You're going to be with us at least until midnight tonight. At the very least until midnight tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, you know, we're going to do our 2 hours here with WWE Smackdown, do our live reactions. And we're going to do something we haven't done in a while after Smackdown. We're going to do shooting the shit after Smackdown. Because last year we did shoot the shit after Slammiversary. So, you know,
alright, I'm with it.
We're going to keep it in line here. But as we starting off here at again, SmackDown's live, not live, but re-recorded here with in London with Trick Williams, our U.S. champion, and Lil Yachty, who is probably the most entertaining, I can say, guest person in WWE right now. To me.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I appreciate y'all. Again, TikTok, keep following. Twitch, keep locked in. Follow at Bell to Bell Media, please. More than anything, follow Bell to Bell Media. We love y'all for doing so.
Yeah, but shout out to Yachty, because I even saw like footage of him like taking bumps and stuff like that, practicing with Trick. So he's locked in and he's like really dedicated. You see him like, alright, can we talk? Alright, we really about to get into it.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Can we talk about how Yachty is here more than Roman Reigns? Why is that? Why is that? If that's how you really feel it, give him a title then. Why don't you make Trick and Yachty tag team champions? Put them in contention with the Street Profits. So shout outs to them. Congratulations to them.
No, shout out to the Street Profits for real. Shout out to the Street Profits.
Honestly, it's very rare when I see a storyline unfold exactly how I would want to and how I feel it needs to go.
Correct.
Because when I heard that there was going to be a tag team championship match between Street Profits and Vision, I was like, okay, so this would be a perfect opportunity for Seth Rollins to come out and screw them out of the titles, which will screw them out of the titles because he doesn't like them, obviously, but also strengthen that kind of bond that if they will, they won't, they kind of situation between himself and Street Profits. Of course, Dawkins is really the cool, laid-back guy. He's with whatever. He's giving him the kind of like courtesy. It was always Montez that was kind of on the fence. But this kind of sealed it and solidified it. What I was not expecting was your man, Joe Hendry, popping up.
Oh yeah. Say his name and he appears, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, side note. Why don't we have a female wrestler like that? Why can't we say her name and she appears?
You know,
I've been saying Jada Parker for like 5,000 times on the pod alone. Not even talking about my personal life.
He just wants her to appear.
Oh yeah, because I'm a fan. So the first 2 milliseconds we gonna talk wrestling. After that, I'm trying to slide in DX. I'm sorry.
I'm weak.
I would be scared of Jey Uso, but he can't wrestle and he don't got a good windage, so I know I can take him. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm here. Firing all cylinders, so
I'll be honest, listen, I probably can take Jey Uso too, and I smoke weed on a regular basis. Trust me, my breath control after doing some eating is like taking 2 blunts to the face. I'm good on this side too, so yeah, we both can take it, man. Yeah.
And honestly, not for nothing, Jada Parker, sweetie, you're worth it. Absolutely. If I gotta get speared and get a super kick to her face, I'll take it. I'll do it. But speaking of Jada Parker, now that I'm on here and I'm on bullshit,
Sorry, go ahead.
that brings me to something that I kept in the chat, and I was like, I don't want to bring it to the forefront of the podcast.
Just yet, yeah.
But no, we're going to bring it here because I'm sorry. This doesn't happen every day like it used to because I relocated. Shout out to everybody in North Carolina, Charlotte, Southern Pines. Y'all know what it is?
I'll be down there soon.
Absolutely. I don't want to step on somebody's success by bringing up somebody else because comparison is the thief of joy. But unfortunately, that's kind of what we do here. We have to be unbiased and we have to be impartial.
Very.
As much as I want to congratulate Nikita Lyons for becoming Women's Evolve Champion, how in the fuck did she get a belt before Jada Parker?
Yeah.
Once again, now let me be clear. Let's be clear.
Something here.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
I have seen improvement. I've seen progress with Nikita Lyons.
Same.
She's entered herself into LFG. She's very she's like a sponge. She's very absorbing of information from Booker T and the other people. So it looks like she's working on craft. That match with her and Wendy Chu was a good match.
It was a good match.
That should have been the main event.
And that should tell y'all something because I don't watch Evolve. I stopped watching Evolve the moment they called up Shawn Legacy, Callie Armstrong, Kendall Angle, I mean. But ever since they called them three up, I've stopped watching Evolve. I love Wendy Chu. But I expected Wendy Chu to carry that brand for a while because she's the vet.
Yes.
She's a legit vet. Like, if you go in history of how long Wendy Chu's been wrestling for.
Yes.
But now you fast forward, you give it to Nikita Lyons, and again, we're not saying she didn't earn it.
Not at all.
No, we're not saying. I got it.
What do we do now?
Your live is not eligible restricted. Okay.
Since when?
Yo, we got back, and y'all already coming for our heads on TikTok.
It wouldn't be us if you wouldn't try to be blocking our shine.
That's
But we
crazy.
here though. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, listen, we got belt about cups now. Shout out to this man. We got belt about cups now. So
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to the haters.
Oh man.
But yeah, for real, I honestly feel like we've gotten to a point where we're in a stopgap when it comes to what we're doing with some of these wrestlers now. Because if you go back in our history of Belt Podcast and our videos, we talked about this about 3-4 months ago. Why is Nikita Lyons in LFG? That's the first thing we said when they announced this upcoming season. The second thing was, I think literally a month. Oh shoot, sorry. Ricky Six came in the ring, antagonizing Trick and Yachty.
Get a cheap shot to Yachty.
Yep, and he come back in the ring and get a cheap shot again. Yo, Ricky hit and run.
Yeah, what is he wearing?
Some fashionable shit.
He look like Pac in one of his videos.
Hey, look at me. It's Tupac, niggas. Yo, I can't stand Ricky Sage, boy. But he's getting a U.S. title match tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see how the Riyadh crowd
Wait, he's getting a championship match at Night of Champions?
Yes, he is, because of the fact that he beat Carmelo Hayes. Was it last? Y'all can quote me on it. I don't know if it was last week. So whenever he beat him, yeah, he gets the title match.
So do you think?
I still think it's bullshit.
So do you think it's because of that, or do you think it's because of the negative reviews and backlash that they're getting? That they had Night of Champions with actual no champions on that entire card for a good while.
Honestly, I had said this last week when someone called it out on Twitter, and I was like, yo, you're right. We're the title matches. We're the champions on Night of Champions. The Women's World Championship, held by Liv Morgan, not being defended. The Women's Tag Team Championship, Paige and, what was it, Green? One of them bellas.
Yeah.
Not being defended. The Women's Intercontinental Championship, not being defended. Like, what are we doing? Now, granted, I just said all women's titles, so I understand. The Saudi government, don't cancel us, please. How they feel about women over there, and I'm fine, whatever. But there's other men's championships that are not being defended as well outside of the United States. The Intercontinental Championship that Penta has not defended in God knows how long. When was the last time Penta defended that title? Anybody? Bueller? I don't understand. Where is the title matches? Whatever, man.
Your part-time tribal chief.
Part-time travel, not your travel chief. Yo, we gotta put that in the chat. your travel chief.
I don't understand. So yeah.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Our travel chief. I actually gotta kick it out one bro. I gotta put that in the shirt. I'll put that in the shirt.
Listen, man. I don't know.
But since the last time we did this podcast, it's almost interesting how the transition of some of the wrestlers that we've watched and see where they were then and see where they are now.
Absolutely.
The first thing has to be, as we were sitting and talking about, is Nikita Lyons. Now she's an Evolve champion. What happens next? As I grab this remote real quick. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I honestly, so you stopped watching Evolve for a while.
Yes, I did.
But for those of you guys who've been rocking with us for the beginning or for a while, you guys would know if you looked at our past videos, I was kind of like the Evolve correspondent. I will always give you a breakdown the very next day or Friday of basically what you may have missed. I kind of stopped doing that because it just really hasn't been the same. Kind of like he said, you had a few people get called up and some things have changed, and it's just not kind of what it used to be. Not to say that it was anything grand to begin with, but I don't know.
We're never going to knock good raps. We're here for good wrestling. And that's what, honestly, Evolve was giving for a while.
Yeah, but
now
Evolve has a very small roster, so that's already a big problem.
Right.
It doesn't have to be, because it gives you the opportunity to make everybody become a superstar. It's not that hard. It's not like you're dealing with a Raw SmackDown scenario where you have so many talent and you got to figure out how to squeeze them into a certain segment.
Right.
So with that being said, I feel like a lot of the people who got butchered and got cut, that kind of added to me why I didn't want to do it. And then it was also just very convoluted. Like you would see Evolve people on NXT, NXT people going to LFG, Evolve people going to LFG, LFG people going to NXT. Like it's just at this point there is no concise it's no structure.
And honestly, that says a lot about WWE in itself. If you really put it in perspective, when the last time WWE had any type of structure? Let's be honest.
I think.
Yeah, you let me know, cause
Well, this is probably that. This is more so when you were actively watching. This is when I stepped out. But I think when there was actually a feud and a cut down the middle difference between Raw, not even Raw and SmackDown, Raw versus SmackDown.
Okay.
I think when you had that, I think that's when it was very clear cut. Like, nigga, you with this side or you gonna get rolled on.
Right, pretty much.
And I think I would say maybe more. I think. Now let's be clear. The visionary had a vision and it made sense. Let's not ever forget what we're seeing today is all a product of only one man.
Yep.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yep.
If it wasn't for Seth Rollins coming back to NXT to give the head nod to Carmelo Hayes.
Right.
That was the first time we've really seen anybody who was called up come back and show love. After that, the floodgates was open. We saw The Undertaker come back and give a head nod to Carmelo. We started to see all types of people. We see Chelsea Green. We see Natalya, obviously. We see all these great men and women. But now it's become too convoluted and it's become too crazy. I think they went too far with it. And now there's no structure and there is no, there's nobody to actually govern anything.
And that's unfortunate. But it shouldn't be like that.
No. And honestly, I think what would be necessary, and I think that's kind of what you were alluding to with Wendy Chu, was if you take every single roster, there's always, well, if we're talking women, I'm just saying women
right now.
If you take every single roster and women, there's somebody there to anchor, bring some stability, to be that Undertaker, if you will, in the locker room, to be the leader, and to put over the new people.
Right.
On Raw, you got Becky Lynch.
Right.
On SmackDown, you got Chelsea Green.
True.
On NXT, you got Natalya.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you have on Evolve? It would have been Wendy Shield if you would have pushed her like we thought.
Which I know was the plan. But.
Right, I guess that was too easy, but you didn't even put her in really good. Well, there was the Kendall Gray thing where she finally spoke.
Yeah, but that wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That wasn't enough.
I don't think so.
That wasn't enough. And the sad part is, it's not like when. Here's my thing.
What's up?
And this is partly, and now not only we are live on Twitch, live on TikTok, but I'm testing the YouTube stream here. So, so shout out to everybody on YouTube. Yeah, I figured it out. Shout out to everybody here watching us on YouTube right now. My thing has been always, there is a level of respect that you have to give to the wrestler that's passing the torch to. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like the whole ordeal, like people had issues with Becky and what's her face? Becky and oh my god, Maxine Dupree and that whole storyline. But I loved it.
I loved it.
I actually loved it. Because the end result, my thing is, if you're gonna do booking, have booking that makes sense that leads to something else. Perfect example. I don't know if you watched last week's Raw, or this week's Raw. I don't care how anybody feels, Maxine Dupree was right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She was right.
Yeah.
Because Chad Gable was an asshole.
Yes.
We all watched him be an asshole.
Yes. Yes.
We all watched Maxine take the brunt of a lot of that crap. When there were people on Twitter was like, yo, I can't wait till Maxine slap the shit out of Chad Gable. And she could have on Friday. But you know what? She did it with her words. The reason why she gained that is because of her plights and her fights and all the other ordeals that she went through fighting Becky Lynch and Women's Intercontinental Championship. So much so, she used it as a point when she said to Chad, I won my first title before you did.
Well, let's talk about it.
I think it has to make sense. It gotta line up. If it don't line up, then what's the point of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
But as they say, also, if it don't make dollars,
no. Don't do that because TKO might hear you.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that could further push their agenda. Like we're making money. No, you guys at the top are making money.
Everybody else.
While you cut people out of their contracts and undercut them and undersell them.
Well,
and then you're getting all of these other sponsors. So it's like, where is the money going? Oh, to only your pockets.
A bunch of other niggas.
Okay.
Bunch of other niggas. While we're sitting on the pod right now, in the ring is Meechin and B-Fab against the most random tag team of Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss, which I understand because Jade Cargill,
Charlotte last week.
Yeah, so it's a build-up. But as we're sitting here watching this on SmackDown, I have some breaking news for you, sir.
What's up? What's up?
Literally broken by my good friend John over at Dirt Sheet Radio. Breaking. Fightful reports WWE is planning to sign. What do you think?
Is it an AEW person?
No.
Is it a House of Glory person?
Yes. Yo, if y'all saw Blackout's face just now.
Because alright.
Woo!
Oh, Zilla.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fightful reports WWE is planning to sign Zilla Fatu if he hasn't already put pen to paper. The latest report states that while there has long emphasis on long rumors, because that man's been talking about being in WWE for the longest, been rumors about the company being interested in the son of Umaga. This interest developed recently. Fatu was reportedly in the Performance Center undergoing the process to sign with the company. Wow.
This is so bittersweet.
It is bittersweet. I know what you're going to go with this. It is bittersweet.
Because, I mean, from somebody who watched Zilla right there at Amazur,
facts.
He is a beast.
He's
extremely natural. Everything's fluent. Good facial expressions. Knows how to move. Knows how to get the crowd going. All of that. Checks all of the boxes, in my opinion.
Right.
But damn, we are really going to get more bloodline storyline.
Yo. Can Paul Heyman jump on this? Yo, I had sound effects too. Yo, can we get Paul Heyman on the chat real quick? Because I want to know what inning are we in. About 2 years ago, he said we were in the third. Are we like the bottom of the fifth now?
No, we're in a new era.
Oh God. We're in a new era. Did you enjoy the show? Keep watching. Yeah. Anyway, all I'm gonna sit here and say is, I'm saying this in two folds, and I think you understand where I'm going with this. One, I love Zilla, man. Like I like
Absolutely.
Zilla's so damn talented.
He's really good. Yeah.
He's so good. Like the way he combines a little bit of his dad's offense with a little bit of Roman, a little bit of Jimmy and Jay as well.
A lot of facts.
He does
bullshit.
He does a lot of Jacob. In fact, he does a lot of Jacob. It's fluent.
Yes. Very much so.
If you had sat there and told me I would see a Superman Samoan spike, which is one of his finishing moves, bro, when he pulled that shit out at Arizona, I was like, oh, okay, I see what they mean. In person, it's a different deal.
Trying to kill niggas for real.
Like, bro, for real. Because if you know, Zilla gets some height. Well, he a big dude to get some height like that. But for the other side of it, the negative part is, I am so tired of the constant bloodline being, like, I get it, but good God, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, we already got so much going on with this bloodline civil war between Solo, the MFTs, the new bloodline, Roman calls it the first family with him and the Usos. Jacob Fatu and that issue. Now we're gonna add Zilla.
But you know what?
I'm exhausted.
This speaks to what you were saying a couple of months ago.
What up? Wait, hold on. What Bernie Mac said? I'm tired of America. I'm tired of America. Go ahead.
This speaks to what you were saying a couple of months ago when you was like, there's definitely people at WWE who their only job and objective is to keep an eye out for publications and podcasts and media, things like that.
Facts.
Because I just so happened the other day to watch Killer Cross's new documentary.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to.
Really good.
Is it good?
I mean, it's Killer Cross, man.
I mean,
what are we doing?
Yeah. Shots across.
One of the things he was saying, because at this point they're covering that match that he had with Zilla.
Okay.
So one of the things that the interviewer was asking him was, do you see him having a future in like WWE or something along those lines? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see why he hasn't been called up yet. He said he has it already. And he was like, pretty much in some short time he's gonna have that call. You know, and then he even they have footage of him after the match saying to him, like, I can see great things for you. You're either going to go get that call and you're going to go to those people and you're going to become part of that bloodline. You're going to have that seat at the table. He said, or you have it in you to flip that table over and do your own thing. And I was like, oh shit.
That part.
Now.
So go ahead, because I'm going to follow up for that.
Now, they just signed him right after that documentary. So it sounds like they may have heard what he said. And maybe they was like, all right, maybe it's time to pull the trigger.
TikTok.
Now,
TikTok.
If they were listening to him,
TikTok,
and they were listening to everything he was saying, can we have a situation where Zilla comes through and bucks the system? Worse than Jacob.
What's worse than Jacob? Because Jacob was on his bullshit when he got signed.
Yeah, but Zilla's young. And you know that young, impetuous, one foot in the streets, one foot in the business.
When they say young, dumb man, let me not finish.
Yeah.
Let me not finish. I get what you mean.
Yeah, man.
But now my follow-up to that is about, I want to say maybe 2-3 weeks ago, y'all can let me know on the comments. I will check the stream in a minute. I forgot what publication, but somebody interviewed Zilla and asked him, we know over the years you've been very dead set on WWE, but can you see a world where you sign AEW? And he said straight up, no disrespect to anybody over there, because I have friends over there, but WWE is my home. My family is from there. My family was raised in that. My uncle brought me in to the world of wrestling when he got signed. No disrespect to AEW, I see it happening, and I almost feel like that with Killer Cross's documentary is what brought it together. It's like, oh, so he's not gonna go there? Because if you remember correctly, he had a banger match with MJF right there in fucking Arizona.
I missed that one, but I know he did.
Yo, that was such a great match. To the point where I almost felt like when it was done, MJF was gonna be like, yo, bro, welcome to AEW. The way the match ended, like he had great ring psychology. He was working MJF's arm, breaking him down, doing all the heelish stuff right back at MJF. MJF ended the match, legit shook his hand and was like, you're gonna be something one day. And he said it in front of the crowd. And this was literally 2 weeks after Jordan Oliver and Alex Price busting the brain got signed. The same way. So I'm looking at this pay-per-view, I'm like, is Zilla about to go to AEW? And I almost feel that was the kickstart to be like, you know what? He's not going there? Cool. Let me go ahead and sign him. That's what I feel like. I feel like the combination, it was a perfect storm. That interview, Cross's documentary, sure, let's do it. I'm with that.
Now, had this had been the 90s,
oh, that was fire, B-Fab.
that's not bad. Now, had this had been the 90s, do you think it would have been possible for Zilla to go to AEW and we get a whole invasion with Zilla and his people?
Yes. Before you even finish it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because in a perfect scenario world for me, so I actually asked this in one of, because we have like 3 different bell-to-bell group chats, y'all. Just because there's always something going on. We have a chat on Instagram, we have a chat on TikTok, and on Facebook Messenger. I said this, excuse me, in the Instagram chat. I had said, there's a chance that Enzo Amore, I asked our correspondent Lee, is there a chance Enzo Amore could go back to WWE? And he was like, it depends. Oh, damn, Chelsea?
Yes. That's my girl right there.
Chelsea on some book. Uh-oh. Yo, Chelsea has such great comedic timing, bro.
Cause that looked real.
It did.
Apparently that had to be.
Yo, Chelsea, I love Chelsea, man. I love Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea just came in and did the same for Tiffany, bro.
When Chelsea becomes women's champion, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
Yo.
She is single-handedly carried. She's the Seth Rollins of the women's division on SmackDown.
Yo! What a comparison.
With or without a belt, she's gonna get you where you need to be. She's gonna get the people over that are on their way up. She's gonna create a good feud. It's gonna look good and believable when she gets the title, and she knows how to defend it. Even when she's a heel, she knows how to avoid the challenge, like the confrontation and fights to make it interesting, the way all heels do. Man,
I almost feel like we're at a point where there are too many free agents we want to get signed and not enough opportunities. Because if we lead it back now, because again, we're talking about Zilla, so if y'all checking in with us on all platforms here, Zilla Fatu has rumored to be signed to WWE. I truly believe, more than anything, and this is me spitballing and also fantasy booking here. Zilla should not even touch the main roster. Zilla shouldn't touch the main roster for at least a year, maybe 6 months, but not a year. I need him to rec shop at NXT first.
Okay.
I need him to rec shop at NXT. And the reason I'm saying that, because we're almost at a point where I had no idea, speaking of the devil, Solo Sikoa is on TV, on the SmackDown with NFTs, Tama and Talatama. Uh-oh. It's bad when Meta AI sent me a message about this today. So Tama Tonga is pissed that Solo went to face Jimmy and Jay, and is now going through the motions here.
I can get that.
But anyway, as I was saying, I believe Zilla should get to a point where he dominates in NXT. Why not? Give him an opportunity to be who he wants to be as this larger-than-life next version of his dad, next part of the Bloodline legacy, but make it his own story. I think he can do that in NXT because I honestly, and I don't know if you feel the same way, NXT is lacking in the top of that men's division. They are.
That is true. I mean, honestly, once we had that push of, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Open Femi, Javon, Ethan Page.
Yep. Ethan should have won the NXT championship again in my opinion, but that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a little slow. I mean, thankfully we got Tony D'Angelo, who's our Super Saiyan Senior.
Super Saiyan Senior.
But yeah, because honestly, I was gonna say I'll do you one better. Make Zilla go to Evolve. get a lot of eyes and ears there. Because it won't be for him, it'll be for them.
Oh yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you said
that. He doesn't need it, but Evolve is definitely what NXT was back in 2012.
Oh yeah.
So to get more attention and get the right attention, have somebody who's a huge draw. If you know, go there and start to just dominate. Don't have them there too long because it's not going to make sense. But have them there long enough to where it's like, hey, what the fuck is that over there? Oh yeah, that's that Evolve thing, right?
Right.
They got Zilla. All right, now I'm gonna watch, and then you start to see all these other people. You start to see the Cappuccino Jones. You start to see who else do they got that's still good? It's Gal.
Whenever he comes over, Jack Hartwheel when he's not in AAA.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I need to see because I watched him on the Independence, but I need to see Chad Starboy Charlie get more burn.
Yo, Starboy, he came in.
Starboy Charlie before he
was
was Chad Starboy Charlie. He was Starboy Charlie on the Indies, and he's fire. He has. I'm gonna put you on some matches. That boy there. That boy good. That boy good. But I need him to get more reps on there. Honestly, I don't mind that. If I think about that, I wouldn't mind seeing Zilla taking some burn on the ball for a while. Yeah. Why not?
And then honestly, the way that things are so sloppy, you can have them go back and forth on NXT.
Involved anyway. Yeah.
And then you can even have that into being in the storyline. It's like, yo, whose brand are you on? He's like, I go where I want.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I wanted to say this. I'm glad we're on the pod saying this now. Listen, don't kill me. Because I feel like that man may be a little bit aggressively on another side as I'm getting messages. I will check those in a second. If Zilla goes to NXT, I don't see a reason to keep Keanu Carver for much longer.
So wait, you want to cut him or push him?
Cut him or put him back in Evolve. But honestly, I'm probably not only say one of the few, because I've seen several people on my social media feed say it as well. I'm not a fan of Keanu Carver, how they built his character at this current point.
Why is that?
Can you see Keanu Carver make it on the main roster with the character he has right this moment?
I mean, yeah, because fuck, if you can do Crime Time, why is Keanu Carver such a reach?
Because don't you think this is gonna sound hella racist?
We've seen it before.
Yeah, don't you think we have enough big black niggas? Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? Like, Keanu Carver is basically a less heritage version of Obafemi, a less agile and swaggy version of Angelo Dawkins. I'm going with niggas here. I'm not even deviating to another color. He's a bit. No, am I wrong?
Nah, I'm gonna let you cook.
Okay, because I want to make sure I'm not wrong here. My thing is, even in NXT alone, outside of his aggressive nature of a character, that is the only thing that's making Keanu Carver stand out. Because I get where he's like, even in his backstage segment, he was talking to Stone, and I'm like, yo, bro, you squaring up with somebody like, what's wrong with you? Squaring up with the fucking GM because you ain't getting the title shot. Bro, relax, you just got here. Like, you just got here. You haven't even built your name up enough. You're basically what Shaquan Sugars was saying about Deion Lennox. Nigga, chill the fuck out. It's the same energy. You some D1 nigga that came from the streets that got a chance because Shawn Michaels liked you. Cool. Shawn Michaels likes a lot of people. You don't see Jada Parker getting that push.
Well, we know why.
That part. So my honest opinion is, Keanu has the shape, the build, the body. Cool. Pause. But he doesn't have the character for me to stay in NXT. Versus a Zilla Fatu, who's pretty much the same thing, just Samoan and light skin, is the same thing as Keanu Carver. Only difference is he has a character. He has, and it sucks because not like Keanu Carver has anybody related to, but that's the son of Umaga. I'm eventually waiting for him Zilla to do the half face paint like Umaga did. I want him to do the grills with the finger wrapped up like he does. I want all of that in NXT with Keanu going. I don't think it works. I'm sorry. I really don't think it works. I'm gonna continue. I don't know. There's a part of me that really feel like he should be one of the ones that stayed involved. Honestly, Keanu Carver should have been men's Evolve champion before he got called to NXT.
I definitely said that. When I first saw Cam Carver, I was like, it's either a toss-up between him or Harlem Lewis that one of those two gentlemen should be able to become champion.
You agreed?
But yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, Jay.
And at this point, you try to change his character now, it's gonna look weird.
Exactly. And that's where I'm stuck at, because I almost feel like somebody in creative was watching way too many Kibble Slice videos and decided, here's my nigga right there. And they gave me black shorts, black shoes, black
They said while they had a do-rag on.
Come on, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing? This is worse than Vince when he was a do-rag Vince. Like, what are we doing? Nah, man, I don't feel like Keanu Carver needs... Again, I'm not knocking him from wanting to be a wrestler. I'm not knocking him for being somewhat okay. He's not the greatest, but when you do a lot of power moves and a lot of slams, you're just a ragdoll for the person, a la Obafemi. Hence my point. A Keanu Carter character does not work anywhere close to where it could be in the main roster. I just don't see it. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I get it.
But Zilla's gonna be great.
He's gonna be amazing.
He's gonna be amazing, man.
Without a doubt.
He's gonna be amazing. As we're sitting there watching, I guess I forgot who came out before, but Ray Phoenix is out with the triple A, the AAA Cruiserweight Championship.
It was Fraxium, so I think.
Probably Nathan Frazier. Probably a title match. Yo, shout out to the, Triple H's hard booking, man. My man was like, "Oh, I got Penta with the Intercontinental Championship, and Trick is way too hot for the U.S. with the U.S. title, so why don't you go back to Mexico and win that title and bring it to SmackDown?" That's the only way Ray Phoenix getting any burn.
Unfortunately,
it sucks, but whatever. Here we are. But anyway, Ray Phoenix is gonna put on a banger.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt.
But let's get back to what we were talking about before and while we're watching this banger. Your feelings about, and if y'all haven't watched, I can turn it off now on. We apologize in advance, but now 3 days has passed, so catch up, nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch NXT, let us spoil it for you, because an ongoing beef that we have is the fact that Jada Parker is not getting what we feel is the just due on NXT TV. Now, granted, you can say what you want about Miss Parker, but the improvements that she has made since she came back that second time from injury has been significant enough that you could be putting her in a certain, I won't even say bracket, but more so she should be continuously in the upper card of the women's division. It's not crowded enough that she can't be. So there's no reason that you can explain to me outside of character building, which is what the internet loves saying, why she would take an L again. Why is she taking an L? Again. Why? I don't get it, y'all. I don't want to say it, y'all. I'm tired of America.
You can't, like, because we're in the ruthless depression era, you can't say something like trust the process.
Nope. That don't work.
Because this is not, it doesn't look like it's leading to anything.
Nope.
Because even when you have the segment backstage where it was Nikita Lyons and who else was it? Was that Sloane Jacobs?
Yes.
He was talking shit to Jada in front of her face and she was just there quiet. That's not the Jada we know.
No, not at all. Oh no. That wasn't Sloane. That was Carmen Petrovich.
Oh yeah, Carmen. Sorry.
That's Carmen.
That new little faction that they're trying to cultivate.
Which honestly, and you may not know, I didn't really know until I did my research, but Perros del Mar in AAA is a very legendary faction. And the fact that they chose Carmen Petrovich for it says multiple different things, but I'll let you finish about Jada Parker. But for me, there's no way Jada Parker would take some bullshit. Not from, sorry, I love Carmen, but not for some Carmen.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Now,
Carmen? Nah.
Now, it was a nice little nostalgia thing seeing OTM sit down and try to, like, you know,
socialize and
try to get her spirits back up. But other than that, what's good, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, our illustrious producer, engineer, what have you, y'all know, come, you're gonna have to, bro, you're gonna get seen on camera regardless.
Yeah,
bro.
Basically. Yeah.
So just figure it out. Come on,
Yeah, get in where you can fit in, man.
Whoa. Yo, y'all about to knock over the whole thing. You good? Hey, what's good, brother? What's up?
What's up, man?
Tired as hell. I hear that shit. Yano just showed up, y'all, and the whole team is technically here, even though Yano's never on camera.
Yeah.
But you know, squad. We outside. Mm-hmm. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know. What's good, bro? Oh, okay. Yeah, Yano just came from a video shoot. I tell you, Artie's working man in the business. Yo, we need to get a dap going for y'all. Like, everybody got a dap going to
I was thinking about that while
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Y'all need a dap.
We all need one. Like an official building belt dap.
So I know we got one. We got
two.
We got two. we got two. Cause we didn't do the second one. Get the rest, bro. Rest, bro. Y'all know it's out of it, bro. Y'all came all the way from the city to make sure to come here to the podcast. That's from Charlotte, from Manhattan. Don't care what y'all say about distance. It's a lot coming to Queens, bro. Shout out to both of these men here. I appreciate y'all.
If it's important to you, you'll make a way. If it's not, you'll make an excuse.
That part.
But yeah, man. I mean.
Well, yeah, Jada Parker.
I mean, I think there's a level of favoritism. I do think that she is getting like pow-pows because of this whole situation between her and Jey Uso.
Very true.
And honestly, that brings me to a question where it's just like, what is more important to you? Your relationship, your personal life, or your career, your brand, what you've been working towards, how people view you, how you're going to be remembered. At the end of the day, people are not going to look back 10, 15, 20 years from now and say, oh yeah, Jada Parker, she goes out with Jey Uso.
No.
I don't think that that's how Jada envisioned her trajectory.
That's going to be non-relevant in too, but go ahead.
It should be non-relevant to her today. Because that's not what you strived for.
You know how that should go.
I give a lot of jokes behind the scenes and even on in front of the camera about how these two gentlemen need to get in the ring so they can bag themselves a nice little wrestler baddie. Because all the rest it's like high school where the football players were dating the cheerleaders. Everybody is dating each other. Like
I got to catch on the seat.
what?
I can't be on camera catching the seat.
Right.
Nah, you got it. Just stand it on a damn tripod.
Nah.
Okay, so nigga, what's your excuse?
Nah, huh?
Huh? Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse?
Yeah. Y'all made a very good point.
Nah, I'm the manager.
Fuck out of here.
I'm the manager.
So,
Listen, I run the place from the background.
Actuality, Black's the man. He came up with it.
Whose side are you on?
hey, type shit.
My nigga, whose side are you on, my nigga? Whose side you on? Alright, whatever, y'all.
You know what's funny? I hope he clipped this up on Opus because this is gonna be very, very funny in a few weeks. But anyway, I always make that funny comparison and I make the funny jokes because I mean, you name them, you name the baddest chick in wrestling, somebody is dating them to some degree. I mean, Stephanie Bakura is dating Miles Bourne, Roxanne Perez is dating Drake Moreau.
Yep.
Carmen Petrovich is with Cam Hendricks. I don't think you knew that. Yes.
I thought he was with somebody else.
No, that is Carmen Petrovich's man.
Wow.
That's Carmen's
I could
man.
have sworn it was somebody else.
Nope, that is Carmen's man.
Well, I mean, yeah, shout out to
And
her
then-
because she's very attractive.
And then there's Izzy Dane who went from Braun Breaker to somebody else. I forget who she's with now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Braun, I forgot who Braun is with now. I don't keep up with this stuff. Y'all on social media keeps me updated, and I share it to this man who then relates that to us that me and y'all need to start wrestling because our asses are single. It ain't happening. But I digress.
Even if you was in a relationship, I think she would have to understand. Depending on the chick, you gotta let it go. Nigga, alright.
Yeah, alright, fam. You got it. Whatever you, alright, buddy. Whatever you say. Again, as we're live here on, as y'all knows, we're live here on Twitch, here on TikTok. Shout out to both of y'all. But for the first time ever and the longest, we are also live on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
Shout out to the tablet I got from one of my good folks at the 9 to 5 who supports the podcast. So shout out to you. I won't name names, but shout out to you and we appreciate you. Again, and y'all hasn't seen it yet.
Cheers. Yes.
Cheers, brother. Oh, we got you right
Yeah,
here.
there should be one over there.
No, I got him. I took that one. No, I got him right now.
Okay.
Keep it locked, y'all.
We got Yana right now. There you go, brother. Yo, shout out to Blackout the Rebel, yo. For real. That's all black right there, Yana.
Listen, man.
That's all black.
It paid me to get that Knicks colorway though. Paid me.
Yeah, you tough, right?
Fuck out of here.
Good.
You alright? You tough, right?
But anyway, getting back to what we was talking about. It's like, all right. It's very important that if you do find somebody or you do find a connection that you want to explore that.
Always.
Because, you know, finding somebody that really gets you, that really understands you and all that good stuff, that speaks, you know, life into you and supports you, all that good stuff. Not saying that that's the case between these two people, but that could be it. Whatever it is, it's very rare. You don't find that all the time. Or it could just be something as simple as physical mutual attraction. However, is that enough to jeopardize what you work for?
Right.
Like,
right.
Somebody like Jada, I would definitely want her to really think about that, because she's, like you said, she's coming back from an injury. Mm-hmm. It's very different from somebody who's been healthy their entire career.
Correct.
So this is your second chance, but you're screwing it up. So now this is kind of like your second and a half, third chance.
Low key. I didn't even think of it that way. You're right.
I mean, I hate to say it, but do we want to envision a world where Jada Parker becomes a Nikita Lyons and keeps dropping down divisions?
Yeesh. What, you're going to say Jada Parker's going to be the Evolve Women's Champion? And no offense to Nikita Lyons, I don't see Jada Parker being Evolve Women's Champion.
It wouldn't make sense. If you do that, and you don't have her run through everybody on a Callie Armstrong type of trajectory, it doesn't make sense. Right. But even if you do that, that's disrespectful to her. At this point, like we're talking about a woman who beat Micha in her own type of match.
Yeah,
we're talking about somebody who went toe to toe with Lola Vice in the underground match. Although she didn't win, she put on a banger. And you don't just stand up to the Lola Vice in that type of match. It's not easy.
No, not at all. And the sad part is we're now getting to a point where I almost feel like, I don't know. I said this to who? Who I was talking to about this? I think somebody on my Instagram or on my Twitter. I forgot who. But I had mentioned, like, now that Jada is like losing her like her steam, her energy, are we gonna rebrand her character? Because it almost because hear me out. The way she answered OTM almost felt like I gotta figure it out, and almost like, yo, I don't know, man. I almost. Storyline wise, I can see her taking the L from Natty, then going to the dungeon, and then maybe rebranding herself as like a dungeon head.
Something like that. Like we're gonna see a shift and change in her character drastically.
Because we already saw her submissions. Yo, did you see some of the submissions Jada pulled out?
This is what I'm saying. Like there should be no more.
I don't care what y'all say. I like what Jada was doing in submissions. That man called it.
I mean, I do think of myself as something of a visionary.
Maybe a little bit of a revolutionary.
Yeah. Listen, man.
I mean, voices, but that man, that's the visionary right there. Because he definitely called it. I think it was on the actual pod, or was it a stream?
It was an actual episode.
That man said straight up, Jada Parker, you should be a submissionist. And I was like, I will never get my face. I don't see it.
We gotta get that clip.
I said, I'm like, I don't see it. He's like, no, hit me out. And I remember him breaking it down. Oh my God, the parallel park! I will never
parallel park.
Yeah, parallel park. I was like, yo, that's a fire name. Yo, Park her. Yes, go for it. And I'm like, maybe that'll work. And then she started doing. I think she did like a half crab. And I'm like,
she was doing some shit.
Is she about to pull out submissions? And I'm like, yeah. This is what we need. This right here.
Now, if you let her take that L, but have it to where Natty shakes her hand and gives her respect and pushes and puts her over, that's a very different scenario. But you just have her get beaten. Now she's just, and Natty's chilling with Carmen and Nikita.
The most random ass pairing. That's a random ass blunt rotation. I know that.
Yeah, that's a random ass blunt rotation. Those three do not go together.
A fucking Canadian, a fucking hippie, and two Canadians and a hippie. Like, this sounds like the beginning of a bad show.
Carmen's Canadian?
Yes, Carmen's Canadian.
Okay.
That's why it made sense her originally linking with Natalia, because I thought she was gonna be like one of those Canadian prodigies, dungeon prodigies, because that would give Carmen, outside the fact that, you know, big ass sword, she kicked your head off, it adds a layer to her character. But when they kind of scaled it back and then I see her going on Evolve, I'm like, come on, man, what are we doing? And now she popped up on AAA, which again, I'm okay with, but don't then turn around and have her come back to WWE on NXT, and now all of a sudden she's sitting here, like, shadowing Natalya, not having barely any speaking lines, and talking shit to Jada, knowing Jada will rock her shit. Like, don't do that, man. It's odd. And it's odd to Jada's character, too, but whatever, man. That's what they're doing here. That's what they decided to do. So right now on the screen on SmackDown, we got Damian Priest and R-Truth, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
And the War Raiders.
And the War Raiders, the AAA Tag Team Champions.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still not over this. You want to know how I know that she's being targeted?
What's up?
Going back to Jada. Remember when Soul had her final match on NXT against Zarya?
Yes.
Zarya beat her. And then the next thing you know, we see her end up on Raw.
Yep.
Remember Blake Monroe's last NXT match?
Nigga, you remember Blake Monroe?
Damn, I was not expecting that shot. She been this nigga ain't shit.
Do you remember Blake Monroe? Oh,
damn.
shit.
Because she's been doing her promos on SmackDown.
Nigga.
We know that that's coming. I think maybe Night of Champions, I think that would be an opportune moment.
Bro, well, obviously she's worse than, like, slow roast sex, because I've been waiting for her to come for the longest now, and she's not coming yet. You know,
get a lot of jaws.
Like, you know how much
Bite down.
Bite down. Like, cause what we doing? She could be on SmackDown right now. Right now.
Yeah.
I could easily insert Blake Monroe into the world title picture, just for shits and giggles, but in the US title picture. Same way you did Ricky Saints. And yet, Blake Monroe's too busy in her fucking bubble bath. Bro, I hope her skin will turn prune by the time she shows up on SmackDown. How about that?
That's alright.
What the fuck we doing?
Anywho, but
go ahead,
to my original point.
Yep.
Remember Blake Monroe's last match?
Yeah.
It was that was the Stand and Deliver
Yes.
against Jada Parker,
Oh shit, it was.
where Blake won, and then goes on to SmackDown.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Wouldn't it make sense if
I see what you're
Jada
saying.
got that fucking win, since she's gonna be staying her ass right here?
Yes.
There is something going on here.
Yeah.
Because you can't
right.
all of that Jada Parker hatred.
He's right.
It shouldn't make sense anymore, because she's obviously improved.
Yep.
Anybody who could stand toe to toe in a ring with Natalya and do the things that she was able to do in the short amount of time that Jada has been wrestling, you're talking about somebody who's going to have a 20-year anniversary next year in WWE.
Shout out to Natalya, man.
We're talking about a woman who's broken multiple Guinness World Records.
Facts.
She has the most wins, I think, on SmackDown and Raw as like a woman in all her tenure.
Yes.
So it was a lot of different stats that that were posted.
She is currently a 4-time Guinness World Record holder.
Full time.
Full time.
So you're talking about somebody like Jada Parker, who originally who does not have a wrestling background,
Right.
standing toe to toe with this woman, and Jada Parker's not even 5 years into wrestling.
Damn, that's a good
I don't think
question.
so. If her debut, which was back in 2023,
I think so, or 22. Hold on, I'll check
it's
right now.
between 22. I remember that day. I saw that lineup and I saw that black girl. I was like, I don't know who the fuck she is, but that's wife right there. She just don't know it yet. But you're talking about a woman let's just even give her maybe 2 or 3 years before she even got to that point on NXT.
2023, losing her first singles match against your baby, Kaden Carter.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh okay.
March 25th, 2023. Yo! March 25th, 2023. So you're telling me 24, 25, 26? Okay, yeah, she's only been here 4 years, brother.
Somebody standing toe to toe with somebody with the likes of Natalya, you can only expect Natalya to beat ass. Cool. But I always say it's how you make somebody lose. You can't just you can't just keep giving a person L over and over again and then try to figure out, why people don't come out to see them and don't, bring them up anymore, why they're not in the topic of conversations. Like, eventually it's going to be like, we're going to get the Killer Cross effect.
Yep. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
Eventually I think it's going to be better off that Jada goes elsewhere.
Goes elsewhere. Thank you. That's exactly what I was about to say. Because honestly, granted, yes, I get what y'all gonna get on us till we're blue in the face about the fact that Jada Parker's only been there, because I just proved that point. She's only been there in NXT for 3 years, wrestling for 4, because it says she started in 2022 in the PC.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I understand that, but it is on y'all, WWE, for the way y'all pushed her at the forefront as a babyface. Why we feel the way we do. Because if you put it in perspective, hold on real quick, let me cook. Look at Kalani Jordan. They sat there and shit on our girl Lonnie. Oh, she don't have no character. Then she became a bitch. Oh, she still don't have no character. No, she has a character. No, she's a bitch.
She has great character.
She cannot stand y'all.
Yep.
But it's good enough to get her a point where she's back into NXT Women's title contention. It gave her enough energy to be the first NXT Women's North American champion. I said it then, I'll say it again. The moment Kalani Jordan lost the NXT Women's Championship, NXT North American Women's Championship, it shouldn't have been to anybody else but Jada Parker. Because that's what that time, if you go to the same lineage as the Men's North American Championship, it's always those people who have the early rise before the NXT Championship, but they have proved something not only to the crowd being the babyface, but being an asshole as a heel. Look at every men's North American Championship and tell me I'm wrong. I thought they were doing the same thing with the women's version. What happened? I don't know. I feel like we've gone up the wayside. And in turn, that's affected Jada Parker.
But that's the thing though, like, I think the issue is bigger than Jada Parker. It's just that we rally behind her because we see the potential, we see the work ethic, we see the improvement, we see the growth, we see the likability, we see the originality, we see all these great things. But sadly, this industry, it's not even a WWE thing.
No, it's
to
not
some
at all.
degree.
No.
This industry does not like female wrestlers.
Nope.
Well, actually, no.
No.
Let me not give too much credit to them. This is a WWE thing.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Because I swear to God, I just saw what's that other publication? What's that other thing? AEW. Yeah. I just saw Red Velvet go against Queen Aminata. I just saw Maya World go against.
Yano.
Who did she go against?
Maya World just went against
That was.
Oh my goodness. Athena.
Athena, yes, Athena, and then Mercedes Moné, she came out.
Yeah.
I see Marina Shafir.
Shout out to Marina Shafir.
Oh my God. When she's healthy, I see Cornbread, Willow Nightingale.
Tony Storm.
Chris Statlander.
Chris Statlander.
So, I see the potential how it can be done properly, but I really feel like they just do not care about their women. It shows with Jada Parker. It shows with Bayley. It shows with Chelsea Green.
Ooh.
It shows with Liv Morgan not defending that title because they're trying to hold it so that Stephanie can come back. For whatever reason, I don't know. No disrespect to Stephanie. She's an exceptional wrestler.
There is none. No feeling towards
But
Stephanie.
can she carry a title and feud? That's the problem. If it's not somebody like Liv Morgan, can that actually be a thing?
Right.
And because it's easy when Liv Morgan. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all, because I gotta.
Because TikTok trying to mess us up here.
Yeah.
Per usual.
Because if it was the other way around, where Liv is fighting from behind and Stephanie has the belt, would we have the good go back and forth that we have right now? Because Liv is good, is a well-rounded wrestler. Stephanie, not the greatest person on the mic, and unfortunately, she kind of needs to get better. Unfortunately, you can say that she's not that's not her first language. Okay, fine, but it depends on the personality. Why do I say that? Because you have somebody like the genius in the sky, Io Sky. Not her first language, but whenever she is on the mic, it still works. Because she can give you, she can still get the point across, and then she still goes into her Japanese, and then it just goes off the rails, and she gets real passionate.
Very
Stephanie is not always the same. So, no. Yeah, the women's division is incredibly horrible. I don't know what happened to Jordan Grace. I don't know what's...
She's on main event.
Okay. What the hell is main event?
WWE main event exclusively airs on YouTube. I think I'll put it on for...
Oh my god, is this kind of like a Saturday night main event thing, or is this kind of different?
There's this kind of like an evolved thing that's on main roster.
Alright, WWE, y'all got too much shit. Y'all really need to chill the fuck out.
What? What happened?
Are we gonna talk about the fact that they keep giving like people who come back from something like championship?
Oh, we can talk about that. Every time somebody come back and all of a sudden someone wins the title. One thing that happened done before was Jada Parker, but who are you speaking about? Oh, Paige? Oh, well, there's a reason why Paige won that title, y'all. What's top man? Who else won the title recently that came back?
That came back and got the title immediately.
I'm all for it. I understand why Paige got it, and I'll explain why.
Oh, what's her name? Morgan?
Liv? Oh, we knew Liv and Paige, same reason. Liv and Paige winning world titles as soon as they came back from injury are both for the same reason. White girl money.
Yeah.
White girl money. I don't care what y'all say. Because at the end of the day, and y'all will cancel me for it, I don't care. WWE is a low-key, maybe not so low-key, but deep in the roots of their blood is the MAGA company, M-A-G-A. I know what I mean by that. So I'm saying that as in, they're not going to stick with someone of another race for but so long as champion. So, Paige, let's be honest, regardless of the fact that she's of English background and what have you.
Still white though.
Liv Morgan, that is Triple H's favorite, outside of Rhea Ripley. She already had her title run for a while, but everybody loved them some Liv Morgan. Of course, it makes sense for her to come back again because of the fact that that title was just lingering around anyway. Because after Stephanie Van let's say Stephanie Van didn't have a Liv Morgan to fight at WrestleMania, who else was going to fight for that women's world title?
I don't know, maybe somebody that's nicknamed the motherfucking Prodigy?
Listen here.
Yo,
I'm gonna say this.
They are...
Me and him going to cook on this.
It's becoming so difficult to still be
Me and Black about to cook
big
here.
fan.
Me and Black about to cook here. Let me let y'all know. Black knows her as Roxanne. I know her as Rox, R-O-X-C, the youngest Ring of Honor Women's Champion of all time. She is the youngest.
Wait. Because you're saying somebody who is a part of Judgment Day, you gotta say, of all time.
Yeah, he's right. But my thing from this whole, because my point is gonna go back to the Judgment Day. I hope you know.
Okay.
When Roxy was doing her damn thing, starting out, we all felt the same feeling that eventually she's gonna get to a point where she should be a main attraction.
Yes.
Regardless of her height, she can fucking go.
Yeah, who cares about height?
She's a great wrestler because that's one of the many things they say about my poor Roxy. That she's very short. Women are naturally
So
short.
is Liv. So is Alexa. What the fuck are we talking about?
But
so
anyway,
is Io.
But anyway, as I'm continuing here, there's no reason why someone so talented as Roxanne Perez, who y'all as WWE had to go out and get Julia from Japan, who was rumored to go to WWE, go to AEW for a while, had to sit there and get a Stephanie Van Court, who's great in the ring. Forget promo. She is great in the ring. Y'all took those talented women from other places just to fight Roxanne Perez. So that means y'all have investment in her. The problem is y'all let her linger in Judgment Day Hell, and now she's in limbo because now, the way I saw it, I thought she was going to have an issue with Liv coming back, all of a sudden be women's champion. Bitch, you haven't been here. I should be women's world champion. Let you and Raquel be tag team champions now. It's my turn. And unfortunately, y'all haven't done that. That's a problem.
It's a very, very either slow or just ridiculously incompetent build with Judgment Day. However, I give it Night of Champions. If not SummerSlam at the latest, we're gonna see something happen.
Between the Judgment Day?
Yes, because if you guys look back at my video,
Okay.
my video came out. A day after Raw, where it was doing the semifinals or whatever of who's going to be the woman in Night of Champions and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was saying it would be so crazy if you have the final 3 women be in the Judgment Day. I've never seen a situation where the person who's the fucking champion is in the fucking competition. So that's weird already.
That's weird already.
But that's something you can use. Because you have Raquel in the shit as well. You also have Roxy in the shit. What happens if one of those women, it don't really matter who, because it could be the same turnout. But it becomes better if it's Roxy becoming the winner.
I agree.
You have Roxy finally go against Liv. Now you give a situation where Raquel is in the middle. She can't interrupt because who is she gonna?
Which side she gonna choose?
Same thing that would happen if Raquel advances. Now you
Correct.
got Roxy in the middle trying to figure out who. But we all know that she has been slighted. There's been something going on that she hasn't been able to speak up about and say since Liv has come back. We've seen the situation and we know for a fact that Finn was the person that brought Roxy in. And now he's been kicked out. We never really got a full explanation of how she feels about that. You have so much to build with and do there, but you don't fucking care. Because I don't know for what reason y'all love dick so much, but when it comes to women, y'all just don't know what to do. Like, it's just, so, I don't know. Like, she's a woman. We don't know what their storylines are like. It's the same thing as niggas, man. It's the same thing.
Same niggas. Same niggas.
The same thing as men. Like, it's not that fucking hard.
Oh, shit, that's funny. That's
Like,
hilarious.
what other reason would you have 3 people in the same faction not go against each other?
Honestly, it just, and not to say that it's easy because it is, but if y'all not doing anything else with these women, then do that.
Yeah.
Like, don't all the way, like, this is something that commentary says every time. I don't know if you've probably heard it a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Every wrestler's dream is to become world champion. So how long are we going to sit here and have Roxanne and Raquel live her dream and they can't live theirs? Roxanne and Raquel have been tag team champions. Neither one of them, especially Raquel, who they propped right up, right next to, and y'all know the picture. Once I say it, y'all know what picture I'm talking about. Y'all remember that picture with Raquel with the NXT Championship? It was Bianca with the Raw Women's Championship, and Rhea Ripley had the SmackDown. They all came together. It was one of the greatest pictures of seeing these 3 homegrown NXT women have basically women's world championships on their shoulders. Like, it almost signified that you knew Bianca was going to be great. I mean, listen, we all knew Bianca was going to be great.
Yes.
We knew Rhea Ripley was going to be great. We saw what Rhea was doing.
Powerhouse.
For me, and I know during his time of watching Late to the Party with the old NXT episodes,
Nowhere close to that, but yeah.
but you see eventually was like, yo, Raquel Rodriguez has something here. The big Texan thing, I just wish they stayed with that. The whole that her being from Texas, being someone who's proud of that and being different from, there's nobody who has stature like fucking Raquel Rodriguez, and yet she's relegated to being
The cooler.
not even the heater. You heard what he said, the cooler. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's insane. You basically relegated them to the bench. They basically get TV minutes. They're like the 12th man. Fuck out of here. That's wild.
And since we are talking about women, we have a lot going on. So on the computer we got SmackDown going on, but right in front of us we have the TV, to which mainstream has put on Main Event, so I can see what the fuck this shit is, because they clearly just want to monopolize all TV, all channels, all the time.
Pretty much.
What we just got finished watching was Fatal Influence. What the fuck happened to them? So what, we just gotta forget all about them because we got Beef Fad, Meechin, and Jade all over the fucking place? Absolutely the fuck not.
Hey, listen, it keeps them hot because they're on TV. Quote unquote. That's what they say.
No.
And you put in the aspect of the fact that you just had JCJ
who I think only has had one singles match on SmackDown since she's debuted, just finished beating, who was she wrestling?
That was Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, which understandable. Candice LeRae is in that position now where honestly, she's now currently on our TV being the best wife possible, while also taking L's to JCJ on our TV here. The point I'm trying to make is, going back to his point, I hate women. But, but on a bigger scale here, there's no reason why JC Jane is not getting featured. I get it, there's a lot of TV time, but there's a lot of TV time on SmackDown. JC in the Fatal Influence can easily be doing some backstage segment and trying to further their storyline, getting JC closer to the Women's Championship. I hear y'all talking about it online. Oh, JC Jane is being positioned. She should have been positioned as a Women's World Champion. Did y'all not see what she did in NXT for how many years? Y'all had niggas clowning her for being a super senior, for God's sakes. But she did her damnedest in NXT.
She became JC Two Belts.
Facts! And now she's
Not
JC
every
Jane.
woman-
Come
Not
on,
every woman
bro.
can say that.
No, not at all. But for y'all, it's not enough.
And I don't know what the issue is. She checks all the boxes. She's white.
That's a non-starter.
This is white wrestling entertainment, is it not?
I gotta quote that. I've never clipped him saying that, but I'm gonna clip it today. Oh, speaking of the devil, especially what y'all was talking about just now, Paige is on our screen. Oh, I forgot they're in London.
Oh yeah.
So of course they have to have her on the tour. But let's not forget, they can't have her wrestling on their pay-per-view. Now she should, because she's the champion.
They don't like women because we can even go back to what was that Clash in Italy where they didn't even have Julie on the card, but they weren't trying to promote her like she was. So it's like y'all use women.
They put her on the SmackDown before.
Y'all use women when it's beneficial. And if you know, if you've been a fan of us, you go back. That was the first thing that I was worried about, and that's the first thing I said about Stephanie McCurry.
Yes, you did.
I was like, I like her. She's a really good wrestler. Devil's Kiss, all that. Booker T hyping her up. Really good. But
JC's facing Paige.
yeah, they
What's
listen,
like
they
that?
listen quick, don't they? They listen quick, don't they?
What's happening? Oh, where's my phone at? Let me get fresh as hell if the fans are watching. Fuck. Like, they're not listening. Go ahead, my bad. That shit was crazy. We're watching SmackDown for the first time, y'all. That's all.
Right.
We still, she deserves her flowers. Let me say that about JC. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I think she shut a lot of haters up, and rightfully so. I can understand the hesitance to be behind her because you're talking about somebody who's coming off the heels of Mandy Rose. So that's not easy. Granted, she was able to capitalize off that feud between her and Gigi Dolan, which I still think was bullshit. Gigi should have got put over for that. But whatever, she's doing better as Priscilla Kelly. So
and Priscilla Kelly is running the world right alongside another one.
Listen, man.
Blackheart. Talk about it. Congrats, Shotzi Blackheart for winning the
MLW Women's Champion.
Yeah. Shout out to yo. Mind you, let me let y'all know this real quick. Go back on our videos. We haven't done this one-on-one in 3 months, and just like that, man, you can't not talent the chemistry, bro. You can't not talent the chemistry. But yeah, shout out to Shotzi Blackheart, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved. Well fucking deserved. I really thought she was gonna end up in AEW for a while too.
I don't know. Speaking of AEW,
damn, okay.
Maybe Ring of Honor, but what's going on with Lacey Lane?
She's been in Ring of Honor. She's still getting her burn there. She had a great match with Queen Aminata 2 weeks ago. That didn't get featured. You gotta log into the Ring of Honor, bro. Alright. You gotta.
It's a lot. Nigga, it's a lot.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, for those who watch #WatchROH, y'all understand. Ring of Honor is easy listening kind of wrestling.
Because it's just wrestling. There's no storyline, right?
There are storylines there, but not as much as you're watching AEW, Dynamite Collision, or WWE, SmackDown, or Raw. It's like, that's why I compare it. You see how you're just discovering
Main event?
that's Ring of Honor.
Okay.
It's kind of like Main Event and Evolve rolled into one.
Alright, I gotta tap in. Because anything that Queen Aminata's on, I gotta
It
watch.
got its own app. It has its own app.
Alright, bet.
Yeah. Now, listen, I pay my $9.99 monthly just so this podcast can watch as much wrestling as possible. So.
Well appreciated, because we do our best to make sure that we're giving you all the tea, all
And the fact that you guys even now probably surprisingly look at your phone like, talk about live. All right, what mainstream talking about? What Blackout talking about?
It's Blackout. I'm here.
And then I'm here.
On the casting couch.
You gotta stop calling it that.
You gotta stop making women try out.
Let's not. Don't even finish that. This nigga, yeah.
Yo, wait till we go outside and I gotta do a closeout. And I gotta introduce everybody. Listen, man, I've been working on my stuff.
Yeah, man. Listen, when y'all don't see us go live or post videos, and you see this man's face more than anything because I've been doing behind the scenes stuff, which we'll talk about in the Shooting the Shit episode after this. Legit, it's not the fact that we're not like I had someone say the other day. I was like, "Oh, y'all not doing enough podcasts together." I'm like, "Listen, there's enough wrestling going around. If we feel the motivation like this man has for the past 2 weeks to speak on something, we will. If we don't, we don't. But it's not like the content ain't still churning out. Like, check our Instagram. We have stuff as recent as just like, what, yes? Did you post something yesterday?
Nah, I don't think it was yesterday. Maybe I think the day before or something like that.
But even then, now leading into this big pay-per-view weekend, which I don't know if you realize.
What, we got 4 Phillies?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, you're going to see a lot of us all weekend. On top of the fact, hopefully, as our illustrious producer, shout out to Swiss Visual, Swiss TV, Yano's in the building. We're recording the pod, the season finale this weekend, right?
Yeah, I gotta get in touch with such and such to try to, actually.
Finagle that?
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. Are we shooting for Saturday or Sunday?
We can shoot, if we do anything, it has to be for the night though.
Okay.
Because this whole weekend, shout outs to my mom. That's the reason why I'm up here. She is celebrating her 70th birthday tomorrow.
God bless.
So she does not look it. She still looks 40 something. So
that's a fact.
This is a really happy weekend for me. So I get to pod again. I get to celebrate my mom. I'm back in New York. So
back outside.
Yeah, but if anything we do, I'm good all night.
Good. Hey, good. Nah, but the good part that I said after this, since now he's here when now they switched the format over, so SmackDown's now 2 hours again, because after this, Braun Strowman's show, which I got my mom into. Yeah, because, listen, outside of this, again, there's life outside of wrestling. Mm-hmm. Just like there's life outside of the computer screen. Go touch grass, ladies and gentlemen. That's my PSA from the WWE podcast. Outside of here, I'm a big foodie. I will try something at least once just to get into it. So this past weekend, I went to New Orleans. Shout out to Mama Mainstream, who took care of the flight and everything. Went down there and tried alligator for the first time. Yeah, alligator omelet. That shit was bussin'.
What?
That was bussin'. Alligator
sounds
omelet.
Like words that shouldn't be together.
No, it should not, bro. But it was bussin'. And they had alligator bites that looked like chicken nuggets. But them shits was the size of jawbreakers, bro. Like huge jaw. But you dip it in like a honey mustard glaze. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Yo, someone was giving me a foot massage in my throat. Pause. That's how good it was.
Okay.
That's how good they were getting the crevices. The way that shit was so damn good. It was really good. I implore anybody, don't take a trip to New Orleans. If not for for the people, because the people are nice as hell. If not for the music, the Soul Snatcher, she's getting better. She's getting better.
Yeah.
She's getting better.
I think all that nervousness from being on Raw is shaking up.
Taking up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I implore y'all, go to New Orleans. As we just watched on main event, Sol Ruka just beat Natty. As she should. Again, which
Wait,
goes...
this is live?
No, this was main event that recorded God knows when, but dropped on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
But again, proves the point. Blackout, what is Sol Ruka holding?
Which belt is that? Is that that's the Intercontinental, right?
Oh yeah. Has Sol Ruka wrestled in Saudi before?
No.
She has.
Oh, she has?
Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, well, yeah. Technically, yeah.
So why can't you take a little bit out, just a little bit out, of your fucking content of 2 hours of a pre-show to let the women's intercontinental champion who's wrestling in Saudi, who knows how to dress the part, wrestle? That's what I'm saying.
It's because y'all don't care enough about women's. I mean, if y'all can't get men's storylines right, I don't know why we thought that women's were going to be any better. mean, shit, what? Just
He's right, you know.
not even 20 years ago, we were still getting raw penny matches. So I mean, like, how much do y'all really care about women?
Wow, that's wild. Fucking Raw. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off. Raw's gonna be in Atlantic City on Monday. That's wild. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. I mean, yeah. Look at the landscape of just writing in general. We're not even going to talk about women anymore. Let's talk about the men.
Yeah.
Why is Chad Gable the best thing that happened in Raw last week? This past Monday.
That's a fact.
Mind you, we got Roman Reigns. We got your tribal chief. We got your man. We got the Yeet Man. We got Jey Uso.
Yeet Man is so hilarious, bro. That's the most funniest thing ever. Yeet Man.
I mean, like, what is happening here? What are y'all really doing? And honestly, the Chad Gable thing is not something that y'all planned.
Not at all.
Because
Lightning in the bottle.
originally that whole thing got messed up when Chad got injured, and thankfully it was your man. What was his name? The one he went against at AAA.
Oh,
Lois Kaiser.
Kaiser, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to him being able to just pick that ball up and carry it to the end zone.
My man didn't carry it to the end zone. My man is fucking about to collapse, my guy.
Yeah.
Listen, can I just say real quick? It's been a while since we pod, so I'm allowed to do this. But I'm just letting y'all know now. Maybe a hot take, maybe not. El Grande Americano should win the AAA Mega Championship, their world title, from Dominic Mysterio, whatever they wrestle. Dom should not be him.
I would like that.
Dom should not be him.
I would like that. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, I mean, listen, Seth Rollins is always going to be Seth Rollins. To me, he's always going to. Yes, I'll take it. Thank you. He's always going to be the person that's going to position the ball where it needs to be, and everybody's going to be able to get shine, and he's going to take you to a championship. We see that happening in real time right now with Street Profits. We see that still happening with Vision.
Facts.
So everything he touches makes sense, and it turns into a great storyline. With that being said, though, what else is going on that makes sense to us?
Someone remind me about a case of water.
Yeah, I got that. Like, besides that, what else is making sense?
Nothing. Because if you put it in the aspect of what we're currently going through on WWE television, I feel like. So let me go back to what you're saying. Chad Gable. I honestly like what they're trying to do as far as his redemption character and such, because it does make sense for someone now. He's unmasked. Why not get him to tell the truth, reveal himself, what have you? But I think I said this on, of all places, fucking Threads, that has a very interesting wrestling community.
Yo, I fucking love Threads.
Threads is something else, boy.
Not even for the wrestling community.
No, for his Love Island community.
Yo, tap
they be
in
on
with
some
that.
shit. I seen some of the messages. I'm like, man, don't you think it's back at the Love Island?
Yes, the fuck you do.
Cause niggas was like going off on people,
Yo.
and I'm like, yo, why? Who hurt y'all? It's
Okay.
only TV.
I'll explain it to you like this.
Go ahead. Let's
Love-
go get this Love Island money. Go ahead.
Love Island is the smackdown of all the toxic relationship reality TV shows. Think
Okay.
about it like that.
Okay.
It's one of those you love to watch how bad it is.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry SmackDown, but you have good talent, you just don't know what to do with them. Maybe that's what, and which brings me back to my point. Maybe if we do go back to SmackDown versus Raw, we might have that fire underneath them to be like, all right, we got good people. How do we make them work?
Agreed. Matter of fact, this actually brings another interesting topic that I want to speak about with you. Let me see if I can find it. Who posted it? Was it my guy Dirt Sheet? Yo, again, shout out to Dirt Sheet Radio. I've been following that page way before I became a wrestling podcaster, because the guy John who runs it, along with his team, is local. I'll always give them props, because not only they give me great wrestling content, but just follow him. He gives a lot of stuff about comics. Regardless of my tattoos, that if y'all see up close, I basically have all of Marvel's main characters on my left underarm, and then all the DC on my right underarm. I'm still not heavily into the comics, not like how Blackout is,
So he's like my encyclopedia for stuff, especially now we've got that shared universe going on with the Marvel universe and of course the building DC universe. Are you gonna see Supergirl?
What's that?
You gonna see Supergirl?
Not movies. I heard it was trash.
Damn.
I learned my lesson from watching Superman.
I
don't
heard
give
that
a
too.
fuck what y'all say. Superman was trash.
I can't agree with you on that, man. I like
hated
Superman.
that shit.
I like Superman.
Fuck that shit.
I like
this nigga. Yo, you're fucking Superman. Why are you having relationship issues with Lois Lane?
That was a part of his whole thing.
Beta ass nigga. Get some balls, nigga. You
Oh
supposed
my
to be.
God.
You the last nigga of Krypton. Is this your king? That's who you got representing your fucking. No wonder why y'all niggas got exterminated.
Hey, listen, good pussy is good pussy, but that's not
Nah,
my point here.
nah.
That's my point. That's not my
Nah.
point here. That's not my point here. That's not my point
It's
here.
good pussy to him because he's an alien. This is the pussy he's never had.
Exactly. Now, he's proved my point, didn't he? Now, anyway, as I was.
But it's still trash though.
It's still true.
If he would have played the field, kind of like how Love Island used to explore more and not be so locked in and be clicky. See, you see how I brought it back? No, he needs to smash more bitches. That man be smashing bitches. And he's the recluse nigga. He's the I don't need it. I don't need anybody. Meanwhile, he has a bunch of teenagers running around in underwear, and he has been smashing bitches. He smashed his man's daughter.
Listen.
What are we talking about? For those of you who don't know, he smashed Jim Gordon's daughter
Yeah.
on a roof. The fuck was we talking about?
Intimate shit right there. Intimate New York. I'm sorry. Intimate.
Nigga in uniform. It's not even like this was Bruce Wayne. Nigga had to take off the cowl to clap cheek. Come on. Alright.
It's like, what are we doing?
We can know if we can know.
He said, what are we doing? I was actually trying to look for the post because it was something that was very interesting that currently now retired AJ Styles had put out there. You may have seen something in regards to it that AJ Styles commented. I didn't know if it was real or not because I don't think it was on Dirt Sheet Radio. It may have been on a random post, but supposedly that AJ Styles was asked on how some changes would have been made if he was like, maybe I guess behind the pen or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he was like, Survivor Series would go back to more competitive state with brand supremacy and not involving just Raw and SmackDown, but NXT and AAA as well. And I was like, Now it almost gets me thinking, back to the point that you constantly make in the group chat, why haven't we gone back to the thought process of turning, bro, I will still say to this day, the greatest episode, the greatest PLE update in history for me was the one where they had WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT all fight each other in matches. It was so fuego. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Roderick Strong. Are you kidding me? That was a fucking independent wet dream that we were watching in WWE TV. You would never thought Vince would allow Roderick Strong vanilla midget ass in WWE. But he did, and he let that match happen, and it was a great match. This is not a knock against Roderick Strong. But y'all understand when I say that, because this is Roderick Strong's prototype is what they used to diss in WWE. You have to be muscly and strong and shit to get anywhere to touch the main roster. That's different now, because everybody can wrestle. Women included, by the way.
Vince likes mandingos. We know this.
He said it not I, but he makes points. What I'm trying to say is, we're now getting to a point where we got a number of wrestlers now touching every brand anyway. They're already commingling in the most ridiculous ways. Blackout didn't know about Pedro Stedmar in AAA, but that's not Bronvolution. That's the other one. Oh my God, from OTM. I can't think of his name right now. Bronco Nima. You didn't know, it's a wrestler named Gaga who's been around the wrestling circles for a while. Who looks like he's still like a sore thumb, and y'all would agree with me. It was also Los Garza and Carmen Petrovic. Cool. They looked very, very strong during that episode. I like what they built there. My problem is, you fast forward, and now you got Los Garza losing to Danhausen. Danhausen on SmackDown television. No! Because if you're going to build them strong in one of your brand, they should be strong on every brand. They should be built like a special attraction when they come up on SmackDown or they come to Raw.
That makes sense. Yeah.
There's no reason why you have a Jack Cartwheel in the ball tagging with Cappuccino Jones here and there, but when you start doing the cartwheels in front of the Mexican fans in AAA, he's a fucking star. but he don't get treated like that when he puts on NXT TV. Oh yeah, that's why, because he's not on NXT TV. Did I just build this star for y'all? Y'all should be paying me. This is fucking Build-A-Bear now, because this shit makes no sense. So now what you have now, which I now read on the reports, that whole segment that we just skipped right past,
Yeah.
Solo Sikoa is officially done with MFTs. MFTs are leaving Solo Sikoa. That promo right there,
So Solo is Solo now?
pretty much.
Okay. So, okay.
Go ahead and say it, because you know where this is going.
What?
What Solo? Who been harassing Solo for the past 2 weeks?
Voice?
No. Who been harassing Solo?
Oh.
You know where this is going.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
But you know it's going to. Solo's going to now get his character diminished. He's going to jump to Raw. I don't have my family no more. I want to come home. Now all of a sudden the bloodline is strong again. You got the Usos, Roman, Jacob, and Solo. Then what? Zilla going to come through and now Rex shopped in? Bro, what inning are we in, Paul Heyman? What fucking inning are we in? I'm getting tired. It's a long fucking game.
This shit is awesome. It's like nobody in that writing room is like, maybe we should try to pivot and go to a different direction.
For real. Damn, son. But for real. Yo, shit.
I mean, she needs more sun, but other than that, yeah, she is bad.
Damn, son. Oh.
Sloan is the female Sheamus. She needs sun.
But you do not mind the moon. Yeah, that was such a setup.
Yo!
Yo, but you don't mind the moon. Never that. Oh shit. I fucking around this man way too long, bro.
Yeah.
For real. I can't believe. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. You see what that is, right? That's Nikita Lyons. That's one. That right there. Who's about to do this big? Oh damn. Can't lie.
Yeah, she did catch
Her movements have gotten a lot more crisp.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
A lot more crisp.
I'm not mad at the Nikita win. I'm just thinking that maybe it should have been stretched out a little bit further to give Wendy a better title reign. But I think they're trying to capitalize, like I said in the group chat, trying to capitalize on Nikita with everything she's learning in LFG. Because you have to make LF. That's what I was gonna say.
Uh-oh.
What's going on with him?
He has a long-standing history with this man. Well, but like,
We did used to work together. That was a long time. No. Shit's based on my past too. Maybe I saw how that went.
I love how they giving Tama Tonga his own burn, bro. Tama's a character, man. He's gonna be something. He's gonna be something. And the fact that his brothers were him, it's gonna be something.
Okay, so
But go ahead.
this is what I was gonna ask. How do you feel about the structure that they are trying to do this time around with the season 3 of LFG? Because those of you who do not watch LFG, it's a reality wrestling show where you have developmental talent learning from the best, literally legends and future greats. So you got, originally you had Bubba Ray, you had Booker T, you had Undertaker, and originally you had Mickey James. That was probably the best season because, you know, it was fresh, it was new. You know, you started to organically fall in love with these new people that you probably never seen and heard of. That's where we got Shiloh Hill from. That's where we got P Nasty, fuck PJ Vasa. That's P Nasty.
Can I
If
give
mama name it P Nasty, I'm gonna call it P
P
Nasty.
Nasty. Can we give a shout out to the NXT? I never give much a shout out to the NXT crowd because it can be a little weird. But that whole chant they had, Shiloh, 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 Shiloh,
Yeah.
Shiloh. That shit was lit. That shit was hard. I was like, yeah, get that going. We need some steamroll on that. Because that will pull his character closer.
And then you got Bailey's gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, LFG has some good moments here and there, but she will in season 3 now. All right, in the first 2 seasons, it was a point system, so they would have different challenges and things of that nature.
Right.
And all the legends had certain wrestlers, so if they won matches or if they did things and executed them properly, they would get points to their team. If the person who had the most points, that legend would get a championship belt, and then it would make better chances of one of those wrestlers, the up-and-coming wrestlers, possibly moving on, getting an NXT contract. Fast forward to now, in this season, there is no structure. Niggas just get called the fuck up and go anywhere. Drake Monroe was like, oh yeah, we don't have any space for you at NXT. So Drake was feeling sad. He was like, asshole, we got some space at AAA. It's like,
alright, fuck it. We here.
but it's just like, alright.
He's like, fuck it, we ball.
Do you like this new strategy that they're trying to go with, or do you like it better when it was more concrete and structured, and you saw that a clear finish line?
No, honestly, so maybe I'm going against the norm here, but I enjoy the idea of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. I'm big on that, especially if it gives the wrestlers. I've heard me say this plenty of times on the podcast, and these two men and anybody else who's heard me talk about how my love and respect and admiration for wrestlers. Y'all put a lot of time and effort on your bodies to do what y'all do literally for the sport, for the love and for the game, and for our entertainment. But on the other side of that, it's nah, bro. The more they time on TV, the more they can get some more money in their pocket. So the way I saw it was, I think I watched the first episode, and I realized, okay, so they're not doing a point system. Well, they're just giving everybody burn because they got this TV money and they're using it smart. But it reminds me a little bit of, tell me if I'm wrong, it reminds me of, what the heck? They literally, this is like mid-card TV. Sorry guys, Matt Cardona came out and he's tagging with Danhausen against the Dodgers, which I already know the result of this because I just said it earlier. Anyway, damn, it made me lose my point because I'm like, I know what's going to happen. It fucking sucks to see those stars go down like this. But what was the point I'm trying to make?
You were talking about them getting more burn on TV.
Oh, so, do you remember The Real World?
Yeah, I remember it.
Now think of that in wrestling form. It's basically LFG. Legit. Am I wrong? It's a little bit, it's LFG.
You're not. I always respect your opinions.
Okay.
I would like your opinion if they didn't have the nepotism that they had in season 2, which made them kind of transition to what we have now.
And
For those of you guys who didn't watch,
that's why they did
you had Undertaker winning the championship in season 1, and then Mickey James was a part of the Legends in season 1. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but all of a sudden Mickey James got swapped out for Michelle McCool. And if those of you who don't know, Michelle McCool and Undertaker, they have this thing called marriage. So I don't know how that happened. And then on top of that, did Michelle McCool become the champion as well? Yeah, she became champion for season 2. So they both got belts. Now we don't do belts.
Now we don't do belts.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll with it. Fuck it.
Niggas is mad selective on that.
Yeah.
But fucking we ball, right? Mad selective.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Bubba and Booker is back. Because we got new people. We got
I'm not.
We got Kevin Owens.
Bubba's not gonna get a chance from anywhere else. Shout out to Bubba being a dick, talking about John Moxley's not entertaining, or whatever he said about the Death Rider.
He just likes being wrong.
He's just fucking loves being wrong.
That's why he was always at the bottom when it came to the point system in the first 2 seasons.
Does he want to try to make it real, brother? Asshole. Anyway, but I get what you're saying. Because to be honest with you, I would have loved seeing a season 3 if y'all would keep rotating. What's called? Take her old ass out there. Let him go back to writing for AAA because that's what his regular day job is in WWE. He's the producer for WWE. If y'all don't know, it's like super unoblivious, but it is. The Undertaker is the head booker, the head writer in the writing room for AAA. It's all him. With, of course, approval from Triple H, but it's him and former TNA executive, former, I guess you could say, still part of NXT in a subway, Jeremy Borash. And both of them basically put all together with Triple H on what's coming out of AAA.
and y'all also are seeing the best wrestling I've seen in a while, almost comparable to like that same line of I'll say it like this: if right now my wrestling appetite is like on high when I watch Dynamite, Triple A would be right under that. And then Collision.
I like that.
Because this is Ray Phoenix. This is not SmackDown Ray Phoenix. This is Triple A Ray Phoenix getting to do all the high impact moves that you're seeing right now. That a lot more crisp and timing. And his timing is a lot more quicker. And if you watch Ray Phoenix matches, there's a different. It almost looks like he's just floating when he wrestles. I watched it in AEW. I watched it in Lucha Underground. So seeing him back in AAA watch, it's like, yo, bro, I almost want him to stay here, but it sucks because this is not the main roster. So why can't he get this in the main roster? But
because white wrestling entertainment. Last time I checked, Phoenix ain't white.
So now
he's white passing, but that doesn't cut it. Because if that's the case, then fucking Raquel would have been champion.
I mean, see how you tie that all together in a nice little bow for y'all? Yeah,
what I do.
That's what we do here in the Blackout podcast, especially Black with the Rubber. But yeah, man, I get what you're saying. It almost sucks that you watch, again, a Ray Phoenix or, you didn't give, not many people gave a shit about them, but I gave a shit about Los Garza for a good minute because I watched him in NXT back when Berto was Humberto Carrillo. He was up and coming wrestler, not really much a character outside of the fact that him and was cousins. Him and Angel, which is Angel Garza, who's Angel Garza Jr.'s son. Like, there's a big Mexican wrestling heritage between both of these guys, and it's like, I respect the shit. So treat them like the way they are is kind of like second rate, not even second, third rate on SmackDown, but like almost second, close to first on Triple H. It loves me, man. This is y'all brands. Listen, corporate synergy. Where is it? They ain't no.
I'm not sure if you can, unrelated, switching topics right now. I'm not sure if you've been keeping tabs. How many matches now has Danhausen been in this year? Because is this not his second match?
Second or third TV match, but it gotta be his 10th overall match. He's
doing dark matches. So.
Yeah, because he himself, which sounds so fucked up to say, but I get it, it's in character. He himself said, I've been wrestling The Miz. This is literally 2 weeks ago, y'all. Y'all can go on his Twitter. I've been wrestling The Miz in all of these towns and winning. So he's been wrestling in all these matches and winning every match off TV.
So that makes what I'm about to say even worse. So you mean to tell me that Danhausen
off the backboard?
Yeah, that makes it even worse.
I mean, about to do a whole 360 windmill with that bitch.
I'm about to do like OG.
So, hand to God.
So you mean to tell me that Danhausen has more wrestling matches, not wins, but just matches?
Yeah, where we go?
He has more wrestling matches than your fucking tribal chief, Roman Reigns?
I fucking knew you were going to say that.
Is this your king? Miss me with all that, he's the tribal chief, he's Roman Reigns, he's a top tier wrestler. Yeah, that's all that's good. But the same way we hold artists, the same way we hold actors to the standard of you're only as good as your last movie or your last album or your last hit song.
Facts.
You're only as good as your last title reign, your last match, your last feud. And if you're not here enough, then what the fuck is we even talking about? You know what? I don't like Brock. I don't like Brock Lesnar because of the personal shit that's going on outside of it, and they for some reason seem to turn a blind eye to that. But they get the fuck Odyssey out of here, even though that shit wasn't his fault. You try to make it seem like Vince is such a bad man, but Brock is right here doing the same shit, but he's cool, right? Okay, cool. I believe you. But you know what I like about Brock? Brock doesn't have a fucking title. Brock comes in, he picks who he has a beef with, they beef and go back and forth, and then he goes back to hibernate for 9 months. Whatever. Cool. I don't mind that. But when you have a fucking title, you have an obligation to be here, my nigga. It should not be the person you're going against carrying the whole fucking feud. He should not be talking to us. He should be talking to you. The fuck is we talking about?
That's why I let him finish the point, because I knew where you were going with it.
It's right there. Like, come on. Like, and then for him to fix his face and say all that part-time stuff, all that's dead. We had an opportunity to sell and push this feud with Roman Reigns and what the fuck? Who's he supposed to be having beef with? Who's Roman having beef with these days?
Who is
Because
Roman?
it finished with Jacob, so we don't have to deal with that anymore.
I don't even know. Is he beef with him?
That further proves my point. Why is it such a hard thing to think about our top wrestler with the top belt?
In fact, y'all said it's about to be over.
It's about to be.
It better be over. Y'all better not fucking let Jay win.
Yeah, that remains to be seen because it might be Jay. Because the way that it's looking, everybody thinks that Brock is going to interrupt and cross over the match, so Jay's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then Jay will go after WWE champion, which they're saying right now it makes sense to any three of those wrestlers because Jay and Cody are cool, and that could be a whole thing. Jay and Gunther, you run that back for the title, and then with Jay and Sammy because of their bloodline relation. Because now there could be a chance Sammy could be factored that into the bloodline story, and we're writing shit back to 2018. Bro, like, I'm fucking exhausted, bro.
alright.
I'm exhausted, man.
Alright, here's something.
What are you doing?
Because I'm off Roman. Y'all know I don't like the way that they...
Yo, Jay should not win, bro. He should not win.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't have won. He shouldn't have got this far. But that's what happens when we sell t-shirts.
I would have loved to see Oba and Javon run it back. Woo! Oba and Javon put some bangers on. Y'all watched NXT 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. Oba and Javon loves wrestling Oba. You can tell the way they fight. Why can't y'all do that for the main event to get...
Is that Carmen?
Yes, it is. Watch this sick ass kick. Watch this kick, though. Watch this kick.
Is she thicker on AAA?
Blah! Right to the back of the ear, too.
Answer my question. Is she thicker on AAA? Because I don't remember all that on these laws.
Well, you know what?
I don't remember all that on NXT.
Let me go back for this man so because you see what's going on here.
What the fuck is happening here? See what happens when you're around Spanish women? That shit contagious.
Yo, I cannot stand you, bro. I cannot stand you.
Sheesh.
Listen, man, you see what happens. Yo, they putting Chelsea against Jade in the main event.
Good, good. Start putting her in top tier conversation.
Oh, are we going?
I think we're still going.
Yeah, we're going. Oh, you had a call. That's what y'all.
Yeah, nah. Fuck. Let me handle this shit real quick.
Yo, I'll put somebody in his place real quick.
Nah, nothing crazy like that. It's just... Okay, but one thing I was gonna pivot and say, and... Oh, you gonna play it like we can hear it or what?
No, just because they're saying everything in Spanish anyway, but it's the fact that when they come out and it's happening, so you can see how they're being presented.
So one thing I was gonna say, and once again, this is me being unbiased here. Because y'all know I hate this.
Yo, the grills, man. Look at this. Yo, look at this.
When are we gonna see Gunther go against Roman for the title?
I would not mind that at all.
Or Cody, for that matter.
I would not mind. Go back to what you're saying. I would not mind seeing Roman versus Gunther.
Because my thing is like,
I would not mind.
my thing is,
That would cook for me.
how much more are we gonna see Gunther be on this pedestal of this guy. He retires all the greats. He's this accomplished wrestler. He's the wrestler's wrestler. All that shit, and he don't have no belt.
And is
not in contention for any belt either. I mean, we saw the thing with Cody, but is he not on Raw? So shouldn't he not be going against fucking Roman?
You would think. I mean, listen. I wouldn't mind Gunther versus Hogan either. I'd love to see that.
Gunther versus Over?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna bury Over because he's black.
You know what? As I do a quick Instagram video. Oh shit! Let me go live. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little post so that people know that we are still live currently on TikTok, also on Twitch. Blackout the Rebels here. We're also on YouTube right now, so you can go to our official YouTube. We're talking SmackDown, but also talking wrestling. After this, we're going to do some other shit. So keep talking. See, we're doing multitasking here on the Bell Bell.
You have to.
Really do.
Alright, let's see this kick again. Because I was not paying attention.
Damn!
That was pretty good.
Do you see what he's talking about, though? Yeah. Yeah, she got a little... She got a little bit.
Oh, shout outs to this man, too, becoming a Ring of Honor champion.
Oh, yeah.
Leo
Rush, man. We're tapped back into his Blackheart character and got him into... This is the actual title match.
This is where he won it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
He tapped back into his Blackheart Leo Rush character, and it really is doing wonders for not only his promo, but for who he is right now as a wrestler, because I've now seen like content creators doing it. It's fine, all across, like that shit is so dope, bro.
Yo, and I love Orange Cassidy because did you see his last one?
It's fine,
nigga.
Yo, they treat Leo like a boogeyman. Yo.
That time when they was leaving the ring and they had to like freeze.
Oh,
yo,
bro.
Yo,
I love that for Orange Cassidy because that's got to be on him. Like, yo, I'll do this for you. Like,
has Orange became a champion yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not world champion.
Yeah, he needs it at some point. I don't know if right now is the time, but he needs it because he has a lot of charisma.
I've been hearing that for a while too.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy is a former international champion. He's the one who made that international championship the workhorse title because he kept going. Like, yo, bro, this man was wrestling almost every other week, every week. His body was breaking down. How Renee asked him, like, "Are you okay?" And he'll get up like this, yeah, no, and go out there and have a banger of a match until he met her husband, John Moxley. Yo, Moxley beat the brakes off of. Yo, there was so much blood in the hand, bro. I have to fucking tell you. It got to the point they were chanting, "Please don't die." Moxley was fucking him up so bad. By the time it was over, they were clapping because it was over. Because Moxley was damn near killing him. Bro, I mean, every Death Rider DDT, kick to the face. Like, he slammed, he threw his head against the pole like twice. That's how he busted him open. He was trying to kill Orange Cassidy. But it was such a great match, but it told a lot of story about Orange Cassidy's resilience, which is why everybody loves him so much. But during that time, Moxley had him dressing with black jeans instead of blue jeans. He was coming out with no sunglasses. When he used to do the kick thing, the kicks would become harder instead of like the build-up he usually do. He'll frown instead of smiling at people. Moxley messed him up bad. Huh? It's flashing red. Oh, that means the phone on the Twitch must have died. It's all good because we're still live on TikTok.
Hey, y'all know the vibes.
It's still live on TikTok. Did it die?
I am the body.
Yeah. It died. It's all good. You might put it on charger right there. It's good, sir.
So we don't need the lights anymore.
No, we don't. But I like having the Twitch video because I'm going to use that for now. So we're changing things with the Bell Up podcast. So as y'all know, or some of y'all may not know, we legal on this side. Like, this is a whole LLC that we built between us three here.
And in that, you know, that becomes upgrading certain things, changing some stuff around. The set is the set. We're going to end up adding stuff before season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side of it, like on the legalized side of it, it's using videos for more than just posting it on our YouTube. We now run belt to belt media. So it's a whole, like, as Orange Cassidy would say, we be conglomerating around here, you know? It's conglomeration here. The Twitch video tonight, since it's the clarity that a lot of you love, that's going to go on the Belt to Belt Media page. The TikTok, which shows the engagement that we have, because I now go on TikTok and we can talk to the people, that's going to go on the Belt to Belt Media, because it sticks to the fact that we're really grassroots here at Belt to Belt Podcast, man. So we always rock with the TikTok. Y'all always like rocking with us when he does his lives, and I've done mine. So no, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. But since we are talking about AEW wrestlers, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Who do you think is better?
Uh-oh.
Nick Jackson,
Why do you keep doing this?
Matt Jackson,
Come on, you must answer that.
or Jack Perry?
Oh, calm. Whatever, bro. Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Cause I can, nigga.
It's still Nick Jackson, but it's just kind of annoying because this Jack Perry is like low key better than that in a way. Yo, shout out to AEW's media team, man. They dropped a low key fire match. Jack Perry versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship about 4 years ago. And it's like, damn, he like you can see how good he was gonna be.
You talking about Jack Perry?
Jack,
Oh.
but you just, you know, then he was just a jungle boy. So it's like seeing when he's evolved to now. It's dope.
That's what's up.
Which sucks though because he hasn't re-signed his AEW contract yet. Yep. That was the breaking news earlier this week from Fightful that Jack Perry's AEW contract is up or soon to be up. You see Jack Perry in NXT?
Oh fuck it, no. Fuck.
I want to actually.
I don't see him in Raw or Smack. He's no.
I want to ask you that. I've been wanting to ask you that. No, not at all. Not even the slightest.
My thing is like, all right, because if you're a wrestler and he just doesn't know it yet.
You know what?
You know when people say like, oh, he's a poet, and he don't know it. He's a wrestler, he just don't know it yet.
I can't feel you.
If you're a wrestler and I'm a company and I come to you with a bag and I say, hey, we want you to wrestle for our company. Do you think there's ever conversations, or do you think it behooves you to ask what's the character, what's the storyline? Because don't have me go here just to be a jobber. Don't have me go here just to be a mid card when I've been top tier where I came from. Or don't have me there just to have me there because you don't want somebody else to have me.
Man, you about to tap into a conversation.
What is the 6-month, 12-month storyline that you have for me? Pitch it to me. What's the elevator pitch? Because if you can't give me that, then what the fuck am I signing for? For money? No. Because we've seen time and time again.
It's not enough.
It's not even, no, not that, no, I wasn't even going to go there.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, we've seen time and time again where your Killer Crosses, your Scarlet Bordeaux, your Shotzi's, your fucking Zeta Steels, all of these great men and women,
My baby Zay's doing so well in AEW, man.
love her to death. We see what it's like where people say, fuck it, I'm going to get it on my own.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah,
do it.
It may not be the big bag that some of these bigger companies can provide, but at the end of the day, if you're good and the people fuck with you enough, you're gonna make your money.
Make it. One way or another.
Yeah.
Listen, have wrestle will travel. As long as you're a good wrestler, people are gonna flock to wherever you go.
Exactly.
For instance, he's still getting put on more to AEW. But the moment I told him, yo, our baby Zeta is in Ring of Honor, word, all of a sudden now she's getting pushed. Like, I feel like the moment he watched, all of a sudden she's on Dynamite. I'm like, yo, Zeta's on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yo, Zeta's on Collision. Yo, Zeta's gonna be in a PLE. Like, yo, that gradual from us watching her and evolve and you seeing something to that, yo, that's a beautiful thing as a fan, man. It really is. And I feel like, going back to your point, not AEW per se, but more WWE. They missed that point. They're not here. They're not here to ask. You're not there to ask them what's their. They had fucking Andre Chase, who I won't sit here and say he was this grandiose heavyweight champion in like on the Independents. Mm-hmm. He was damn good. Mm-hmm. Damn good, like on the indie scene. And you had the nerve to ask the fucking talent scout. You're not getting on TV. The fuck am I here for? Oh, you're gonna be a trainer. So you signed me just to be a trainer, but you just saw me wrestle in West Bumblefuck and put on a 3 to 4 star classic for these people? For a hot dog and a handshake?
You see I'm white, right? I'm a white man. That's also important.
I don't know, man. Like, this is where I get, and this leads back to what I was saying about, and Yano doesn't know this song. We'll drop this news on them right after this. But it leads back to saying, listen, if Shawn Michaels likes you, he likes you. And the story that Andre Chance, now is his name, and Andre Chance said was, Shawn saw me wrestle. It was a dark match. He watched the whole match. He said, aren't you on TV? Andre answer was, I don't know. They told me I was going to be on TV. He's like, who said that? I was like, I don't know. Someone said I was going to be on TV. He's like, all right, you're going to be on TV next week. Okay, I'll be on TV next week. Some bullshit. Zilla Fatu is going to NXT. Zilla, the guy we've been following on Ring of Honor and shit. I'm not Ring of Honor, and House of Glory. I'll show you. I think I have to show you his face so you know who it is. You know what it is? Yeah, he's going to NXT. Oh, he's signed to WWE, I should say.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna send him to NXT.
I think
they're gonna do the Jade Cargill approach and just send him straight to the top. But unlike Jade, he can actually hang there and be quite all right. Whereas this was a very big gamble that they almost shit in the bed for a couple of months with it. Funny enough, we actually have her right now wrestling Chelsea Green.
Yo, I swear, me and you are legit insane. Because the fact that we're talking about Jade Cargill wrestling Chelsea Green after bigging up Chelsea Green, but earlier we were talking about Natty, and Natty literally just put a post up of all her Guinness World Records that we were just talking about no more than an hour ago. We does this. It's not even 5 no more. Now it's 6. That's insane. Most submission wins in WWE history. Gives her 6 Guinness World Records. This is fucking insane.
Now, like I said,
insane.
Do I expect somebody?
Right? Many of us can't even get 1. She's at 6. No.
Do I expect somebody like Jada Parker at her level right now to beat somebody like that? No.
Hell no.
But it's, once again, it's how you make somebody lose. And that's not to say that she can't ever win. I feel like this should have led to I feel like if this would have been a situation where Nikita or Carmen interrupted the match, it cost Jada to lose. Now we see it on a PLE where she does win. That's something I can get behind. But to just have her flat out lose, get the fuck out of my face.
Did she just say, yo, I hate Jade? You see what she said? Fuck out my face. Yo,
I like it. I like it.
Jade's so disrespectful.
I like it.
She took out here, man. Fuck out my face. Yo, Jade is something else, man.
Very important question.
Shoot.
As shitty as the women's division has been right now, poor writing, not booking the right talent for certain segments and feuds and things like that, do you see a vast difference in change when Naomi and Bianca come back? Because with Jade still being extremely healthy, still very much so in the mix,
and now has a crowd
at the top of the women's division right now, SmackDown and all that other stuff, whatever the case, that's a lot of unfinished business.
It is.
If you can run it back for Nikita to come back and go against Blair Davenport, you can run this shit back. I know you're gonna have to make Bianca ship over back to fucking SmackDown. I don't know what that means for Street Profits, But there's unfinished business that you need to.
I know you can simmer it by having her be on Raw and somehow. I don't think Naomi's gonna be back to.
They should be back around the same time. Give or take.
No, because Bianca has not given birth yet.
Really? I thought they got pregnant around the same time.
No.
Actually, I thought Bianca didn't.
Naomi got pregnant first, then Bianca got pregnant. Because Naomi just had her baby last month.
Okay, so yeah, but there's still like
Bianca
2 or 3 month difference between the two.
Just about. But you're not gonna. I don't think you have to come back at the same time. I think you just had Naomi come back and shake shit up on SmackDown.
Well, no, I don't think same time. But you know what I mean. Like,
but
have that storyline reignite. Because, hey, listen, if you can still give me fucking Bloodline, if you can still give me Judgment Day, then damn it, run those 3 women back. Because we need to see that. That is crazy.
That's his new submission move. Sheesh.
Hey, mainstream. Actually, what I'm drinking. It's wine. It's wine.
I'm so fucking done with you. Yo, I am so done with you, man.
It will never be wine. It's just a joke.
Yeah, because we're still watching Leo Rush and his title win. Yeah, this one. That's a special. But I love how he was like, someone said it's like he's a monster, so when he won the title, he started playing with his food because he knows it's his. Gotta look. Oh, I can show the whole thing. Yeah. I gotta show you.
Oh wait. What's that? Who's that? That was Athena, I think, or who else?
Athena and Shuri.
Yeah.
Man, if you want to see a match, put some on real quick. As we sit here still waiting for what the rest of SmackDown is, just basically a preview to Night of Champions. Which again,
There's no really champions. It just became a champion. Night of Champion. No S. That's what you should change it to.
take the S out. Like what I'm about to do is see if I can switch over here. So I like having the mic on to get the clarity of the video. But I appreciate YouTube locking in. We're gonna stay with TikTok for now. YouTube, we appreciate you. I want to see how this video comes out.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully the audio is different.
Yeah.
Hi YouTube. We see y'all. 113 minutes. And 2 likes. 2 likes, 7 chats, 20 peak concurrence. Hey, listen, I get all the behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
But as you can see, as Blackout always says, I'm the analytics guy, so.
Yeah, and I'm the guy who's gonna talk his shit unapologetically. My apologies to anybody whose feathers are ruffled. Maybe you should toughen your wings, little nigga.
Tough up, nigga. Don't mind me, y'all. See, he is a very negative but positive influence. Negative but positive. As this thing uploads. It's actually uploaded now, so that video, you're going to see how that looks. So again, the Twitch one is going to go on the Double Media one. Start building something up there. Yeah, what are you going to say?
I was just gonna say, is it me or does Athena kind of feel like AEW's version of Naomi? Like that fierce aggressiveness, proceed with caution type of energy. Even in the facial features.
Yeah, she carries herself as such, yes, I can see. But the funny part is, because she's on Ring of Honor, is what hampers the character, because she should be a much bigger star, because her character worked over the past 2 years being champion. Because yeah, she's held the championship for 2 years now. Has been great. Even the people that she put around, they just added to who she is. She calls everybody minions. How do you not like that? And she can actually wrestle. Like, she calls herself the Joshi, the American Joshi. Like, that's not no light work shit you say. Like, when you know you're that good, that you're as good as the Joshi wrestlers from Japan.
And she actually sells like everything. And you see any wrestler doing some shit? Look at this. It's some brutal shit. Mm-hmm. She's literally taking a knee to the back of her fucking neck and her back over the rope. No regular wrestlers want to do stuff like that, man. And then she does shit like this. Ooh. Bro, what are we doing? I don't think you ever see some shit like that. Nah. Hold up, y'all know. I'm gonna say quick.
Yo, run that back.
Yo, I love Athena, man.
Yeah, run that back.
But she brings shit out of nowhere, man.
Really looks like she's at home here. Athena holding on to her, not letting go.
Come here, nigga.
Wow!
Basically, running power slam without the run on the side. Like, bro, who does that?
And the spine to the apron. Shuri crashing down.
And I can't wait till this week's Dynamite, man.
What's that?
Mercedes and Athena versus High-End and her partner Maya World.
Oh yeah, right.
Good women reps. We love those. Maya World is my secret pick to be a future world champion in the next 3 years. I see the same potential in her as I see in County Armstrong in WWE.
Do you see her winning the one?
Nope, that's Mercedes. Mercedes is gonna run it back, man. She was running back. You see what Tony Khan said recently?
What do you say?
So a radio, I'm not quote the radio because if it's not WBMR, I don't care. Some radio host asked him like, if you could choose 4 people right now, who are your pillars? And Tony Khan said, I don't want to get it wrong. He said Mercedes was one of his new pillars.
One of his new.
Because so the thing in the old times of early AEW, people used to say the 4 pillars. Those who hold AEW up in the early days. It was Jack Perry, MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Darby Allin.
No, I get the whole concept of pillars, but to say Mercedes is new.
So
even I don't watch.
New to AEW in a sense. She's only been there 3 years as much as she's done. 2 years. Oh shit, I forgot. She's only been there.
Has it only been? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because she left WWE in like 2020 or 2022.
And then she did the year in Japan, and then bro, it's been
it feels longer because I wasn't around, so I assume that she put in a lot more work.
But you gotta think, in 2 years she's become the longest reigning TBS champion of all time. Has held 13 championships at the same time. Has won the Owen Cup. I think she's gonna win the second one, bro. And I think this year's the year she wins her world title too.
I can see that storyline unfolding, but I can also see a storyline unfolding where they put Maya over. I don't know how much trust they have in her, but she has not disappointed from what I've been watching. She's really good. She's very fluent.
She is.
And one thing, I'm not trying to sexualize her or anything, but I'm just saying from a physical standpoint, any person, not just women, but any person who has a certain level of thickness to them that can still move very fluent, like they're not thick.
Like a fucking cruiserweight?
Yeah, I noticed that and I respect that. So she is a very thick, voluptuous woman, but that doesn't hinder her. Oh, that was even worse. Shit. That carpet does not look like this carpet.
No, at all. Athena wrestles like a nigga. I say that in the most respectful way. Yeah. But Athena wrestles like a grown ass man with some of these girls, bro.
She be wrestling like some shit happened backstage, like she taking it out.
Like she got beef with somebody, and it's like, and she's like that all the time. The time.
How much you would have bet Athena is picturing, what's her name right there?
Shuri.
How much you would have bet she's picturing Shuri right now saying Gatorade? That's how she wrestles. It's Shimo.
Yo, I can't stand it. What is this?
Because
So you have to hit the man from the back. I'm gonna take one. Cause I'm sick and tired of pretending like me and Ricky on the same level. Look here, Ricky. You're cheating, conniving, doing everything you can just to get in the ring with Trick Williams.
I love Trick, man.
Now you're in the ring with Trick Williams. And I'm bigger than you. I hit harder than you, smarter than you, I work harder than you, I'm smoother than you, I'm prettier than you, Ricky. There's nothing you can do with Trick Williams.
Y'all fucking kids.
The night of champions, it's gonna be the night of Trick Williams. Let's talk about it.
Yo, he is so
That's
good.
old, man. Yeah.
Trick is so fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still holding my pick. I think it's somewhere on one of these cameras. By 2020, I think 8. I said within 2 years, Trick will be a world champion.
I don't know about that.
You don't know?
I mean, as long as we got bloodline, and as long as he's gonna still continue, to be black, I don't know what's gonna
As
happen.
long as he continues to be black, sounds so horrible to say.
Like, what are we doing? We gotta ignore the fucking
The obvious.
the white person in the room. Like,
You're not looking at the nigga. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I will probably be.
but no, in a perfect world, in an unbiased world, yes, I can see a world where Trick becomes champion. But the problem is, those seeds kind of, to some degree, have to start getting planted now for it to make sense.
Yes, I agree.
And we're not gonna get that because we still got Roman, we still got Cody, we still got.
Sorry,
You got Gunther to some degree. You still got Seth.
to some degree.
Like you still got all of these people in line before him. I can see a world where Drew comes back acting and gets that shit before Trick does.
Yo, that's insane to think, though.
But
it's
he's
possible.
white. He's still white. He's just a different white, but it's still white.
Still a nigga.
Yeah. So I mean, how would that work? Because right now you have him in mid-card U.S. Champion contention.
Yeah. You gotta
So-
talk to somebody.
And now who would that person be?
Carmelo Hayes.
I like that.
So Carmelo and Ricky can go into a continue the storyline that Ricky can't win the big one. It's him right now, the big one will be the US title. There ain't no way Ricky Trick Williams trying to win. That's why I have a prediction. Trick Williams is winning as Night of Champions.
Yeah. Yes, he's defending his belt, right?
But he's black though. That's why I'm like, I have to say it out loud to believe it.
But isn't Ricky
But,
black?
yeah, he is. He's a light skinned dude.
Okay, then, so we got two black people in wrestling. One just happens to be white guys.
Yo, don't you love how Blackout just put shit to the forefront?
Yeah, nah, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Like,
Yo.
yeah, that plastic, that brown paper bag mentality, that shit still
You
exists.
was about to say,
Let's not act like
you know
that
what
shit
you about
don't.
to say though, right? You know what you was about to say. Yo, I love you, bro. Don't ever
What was I
change,
about to
bro.
say?
Don't ever change about to call somebody a plastic bag, boy. Yo. Oh shit. Yo, I had me crying. You know what? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Again, I feel like it has to be repeated. Trick Williams should not lose at Night of Champions. But, oh shit. Look at Chris move, bruh. WWE refused to let the women wrestle like this. Yeah, right.
I think there's a certain type of way that you can do like submission holds and submission matches to where it's still entertaining and interesting. Because for me, I said that on Late to the Party plenty of times where I see people going submission for submission and that shit just puts me right to sleep. I hate that shit. That shit's too slow paced for me. But if you have situations like this where
it mixes it.
they blend it in, I can deal with that. I enjoy that. Especially how you get into the submission, how you get out of it, how you reverse that into another submission. That is that's very intriguing, interesting, because that takes a certain level of talent and skill. Not everybody knows how to do, which is why I give Jada so much fucking respect, because that's not her wheelhouse.
I knew you were
We
gonna come
never
back to
saw her do that shit before.
I knew you would come back to that because that was the most impressive thing I saw.
Absolutely.
Is how Jada Parker was able to implement her, going back to what he said, and I'm saying this in a disrespectful way, her size, but also being agile, but also now saying, you know what, let me tap into this submission bag real quick. Let me show you how I can mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, because we've seen her go the distance in matches. We see her be aggressive. We see her be violent and all that. Yeah, it takes that level to go against Natty, not Natalia. Natty. Cool, but when you can stoop to her level and do submissions and make it effective, man, you should have gave her that win. That was bullshit.
I think it could easily give Jada Parker something new, and this could be a storyline. Now, do I think it's going to eventually lead to now? Again, I still think it's going to lead to Jada Parker finding her way alongside Natty somehow, and let's see if they can coexist together type shit. Honestly, that's what I feel like. It's gonna be some bullshit. As we now go.
Yes,
I was wrong. So we are still 3 hours.
Oh well, I'm not cheering for that. I'm cheering for my baby Kiana James about to wrestle Julia.
Yep.
Two people who I thought I was not gonna see.
This is when they do good. They actually show some people you want to see. No offense to anybody else.
Not for nothing, I don't know if you're paying attention right now, but Kiana looks serious. She usually comes out with glasses.
Yeah, well, it's because now recently she stopped. She's wrestling more in the main event too. She's been holding her skill a lot more there.
Oh, okay.
And you also notice Julia is now blonde.
Yeah, that's what made her go. That's what made them want to make her do the babyface thing. That shit doesn't make sense.
Nope. Blondes are marketable.
Are they?
Tell me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but usually when you're talking about blonde, you're talking about that stereotypical Barbie package. Julia's not that. Because you could have made Julia keep the braids, make it blonde. What's the problem with that?
Braids are too black passer. Oh damn, she punched in the head. What are we doing? Oh shit. She don't like that lady. She don't like that lady either.
I'm sorry.
We're watching a lot of women's wrestling in front of us right now. This is kind of lit though.
I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy.
Go ahead.
Kiana James' ass right now looks like a full JanSport book bag. Like that shit is just thick, poking out. Sorry to be that guy, y'all. I'm still a man at the end of the day. That shit caught me off guard because I always knew she had a little cake back there, but that shit is double layered right now.
That's the side they didn't want you to know about.
The black side. Yeah, double cheeked up on a Friday evening. That's her black side. Right?
I'm sorry, because I don't admit that anyway as well. Shout out to Soul Ruka. But yeah, go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back off that chauvinistic stuff. Let's get back to the wrestling. Actually, who do you think is taking this? Because this could lead to something, not something great, but I think it's something.
I'm glad you said that part.
Yeah.
Honestly? Ooh, damn, Julian. Oh, damn, Shuri. How have we paused this? Sorry, this is mine. Honestly, I need Kiana to get that win.
Yeah.
But I hate that for Julia.
Fuck. I think Julia's gonna take the win. She's a new baby face.
You're right, that is true.
And then Kiana is black. She's just white passing. You see how many times I have to say that? Like, what are we doing here?
But does he lie though?
Yeah, God forbid we get somebody new in here that has fucking a Royce Keys tone.
Aight? Which is so funny. Love you, little Royce.
I mean, yeah, I think who was the last black woman that we see inducted? Who was it? Lash Legend? And who else?
Damn, did that end like that? Yo, they cut SmackDown just like that?
For what?
That was a live, like, USA Network feed I'm tapped into.
The fuck did they just cut it for? They heard us talking shit and was like, alright, so there's no fucking match then. Suck my dick. Oh, my bad.
Yo.
Shit.
We actually want to watch that.
Yeah, we didn't say we didn't want to watch it.
Julia's my girl. Kiana's our girl.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's crazy. Well,
Alright, having maybe technical difficulty?
No, it says the event has ended, so. Can you pass me the
How much more time is left?
Y'all know, pass me the. It's
It is 10:30. Cool, but
the mouse right there. It's gonna take the difference for us because we still rocking. But
oh yeah. That don't change shit.
nah, it'll
I
change
guess
shit.
you could put bring Lana back on.
Well, in this case, yo, deadass, they ended the stream just like that. Nah, here it is. No, it's just a event that's ended. Alright, WWE, you do what you want, man.
Nah, there has to be more because we ain't getting nothing from Cody. We ain't getting nothing from Gunther. Really.
And I'm seeing online that I think they fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
Yeah. Did they pay the USA?
I don't even think it's that. I think the USA ended defeat or thinking it was over. Thinking it was ending at 10. Because remember, Braun Strowman's show is back. It's usually at 10 o'clock. Yeah,
Well,
so
if that was the case, then maybe you should have ended it a half hour ago.
I mean, legit. But what I do want to, since we have the time, and I know there's a lot more wrestling we can talk about and bullshit with. I want to end the live, just do a little refresh real quick, because I know there's a lot more we have to talk about the podcast, our next season, and all that and such. So TikTok will be back with lit TikTok. And then we're going to be back live on Twitch in a bit, and then we gotta look at that YouTube video, see how it should look like before I talk about YouTube. But until then, we'll be back in a bit. Damn, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Wow, my voice ready for this? So, this has been Bell to Bell. Yeah. Red form.